the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, hold up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Follow the stunt driver who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then dip it together. Breaking the barrier. What's the better? 'Cause we can tip-top, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, hold up and
What's good, guys? How y'all doing today? How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope the grind's been good. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Crystal, Jatavia's Black, Playboy, Berenica. You just got at peace. You're finally at peace. Nice. Nice. Wait, what's up with this team? This team's what I need. Bop. Jet with the good old jet bomb emote. I misread the timings. What you mean? How you doing, Moon? Was popping. Oh, this was a whole different thing that I was doing. My team looking crusty. I should do a summon. What do I... Bro, I got the YOOOO stream today, and I haven't summoned in that game in forever. And we got the massive 3.0 launch today. I rather save the summons for there. Dog, bro, I took my dog to the vet today. I almost had to sell an arm and a leg after that shit was done, bro. I was in the vet for an hour and a half. Legit, almost had to sell my arm and my leg just to pay the fucking vet. Shit gave me depression. I was like, oh, I've been doing so good. I can finally rest a little bit. Got done with the vet visit. I was like, yeah, we about to no sleep for another 2 months, bro. Holy shit. He's so bad, bro. Like, my doggo is so bad right now. If I showed y'all on stream, you guys would be depressed. Kaone, Merry Christmas to you too as well. Appreciate that. Holy ads. Are you going to be in the stream today, Jet, for the Lene summons for the Hype 3.0 launch? Yo, Big Jatavia's Black with the gifted subs? Oh, shit. Homie said, I got you, dog. I got you. Yo, big MVP for the 5 gifted. Yo, we got some interesting videos today to actually react to and some stuff to talk about, man. And yo, before we even actually continue, because I'm going to drop a video on this, I want to give a shout out, not that he needs it, but I want to give a shout out to Gacha Smack, bro. I've always liked his, like, way of talking about shit. I don't know the way he talks about everything, but I've always, like, enjoyed his takes on shit, because I feel that as a grown-ass family man, he doesn't oftentimes get too involved into the bullshit, and he just flat out gives his opinion and how he feels regarding shit. And yesterday, I got linked his stream because he was gonna be playing Duet Night Abyss, you know, especially with all the controversy and everything going on. And I was there watching him play. He says he heard there's controversy, he heard there's some bullshit, all of that stuff, and he wanted to give the game a fair chance. And after trying the game and giving it a chance, bro, homie was as real as you can get regarding the actual shit that's the state of the game, what he got to experience in the time he got to experience it, and just said it as real as it can be said, bro, straight up. I'm gonna actually make a video about his takes because they were so good, bro. And if some people don't give a shit about the takes of small CCs like me and others along the DNA space, maybe they'll give a shit about bigger CCs with a, you know, bigger audience and what they have to say. Because it's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy, dog. How someone that's been playing so little of the game and gets on the game and experiences the game can have the most down-to-earth, like, real takes. That when you actually play the game, you're like, anybody with, like, common sense would agree that that's how, like, it's just, that's how it is, bro. So I enjoyed watching him on the stream. He called people out like crazy, bro, straight up. Bro, I feel that I've been trying to, like, and a lot of people, oh, it's because you're sponsored. That's what they tell me. I'm not sponsored by this game, bro. I don't even get into fucking test servers. I don't even have my Fushu build out. That should let you guys know. I'm not in no test server. I'm not sponsored. I've never really been reached out by the devs on any sort of, like, monetary gain. Nothing, bro. Nothing. And I don't defend, as people say, I don't defend the game because I'm liking it. I criticize it when I need to criticize it. You know, when they do shit that I find stupid. The Steam release, that whole thing's fuck up. Launch, shit. The delayed 1.1 launch, regardless of why it was, crap. A lot of things, bro. A lot of things that I criticize about the game. But I also call out the things that are good. And at the end of the day, as a gamer, I'm enjoying the game, bro. I'm enjoying the game. You can criticize on sponsors. It doesn't matter. Just tell the sponsors beforehand that if something is bad. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what I would do straight up. For example, look, and it's funny you bring that up, Moon, because I got sponsored from a company to do ads, or not, well, to promote their website for top-ups. And I did, and then I was reached out by moderators telling me that if I could not promote purchasing DNA currency on other platforms. I care about the game doing better, so I told them, okay, I won't promote purchasing on other things on the video ad itself, right? I told them that. Fine, I'll do that. I'll look out for you guys so you guys can get your revenue. And then I got reached out by Loot Bar recently, and I told Loot Bar, I'm not gonna promote DNA purchases on the video ad segment. If y'all cool with that, because they reached me out because I'm a DNA CC and they wanted me to promote DNA, and I'm like, I can promote your website and I can promote purchases on, like, the website, but I'm not gonna say, yo, buy your top up for DNA on this website. And they were like, okay, that's cool. You know what I mean? Yo, appreciate you, Marix. Thank you. Is this game jumping into? I find this game to be really fun. It is like Anime Warframe with titties. The DNA devs told me that if I could not promote buying on via third-party sites for DNA, and I was like, okay, they're trying to get money, right? I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Not that you can't top up in other sites, but because I want the game to do better. You know what I mean? So and I'm not getting sponsored by them. So I could have lost a sponsorship by saying, no, I'm not going to promote DNA. I could have lost a sponsorship. They could have been like, oh, we're going to reach out to someone else. And they were like, okay, we'll respect that. Can you promote the site, though? And I was like, yeah, I'll promote the site. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? And I'm not even in the beta or nothing to get my videos out. And people want to say, oh, you're just doing... A lot of people be like, oh, it's because it's your best interest to get to shill for the game so the game does good so you get revenue. And I'm like, dog, I could literally start I could go hard in Withering Waves and get the same type of viewership, right? I could go hard on an I can start making videos for Arknights Enfield. I can go back to my other channel and start streaming Red Dead or games like that and just do the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be out here like, if this game, like, legit, I'm gonna tell you straight up, if this game was straight up dookie ass and I'm not sponsored, I'm not gonna be out here making videos, bro. Even games that I enjoy and I find to be really good, when I get bored, I can't continue to make videos for it. I just can't, bro. I'm a gamer first, even though I do live off, you know, YouTube and my revenue and you guys support. I'm not gonna chill for a game that I'm not enjoying myself. The fact that I'm still able to pull, you know, 10, 20 hours on the game whenever I want to have fun and play shows you that I'm enjoying the game. Y'all really think I'd be out here, like, swamp-assing this game for fucking 3,000 views on a video? Hell nah. What are we talking about? You got me fucked up. They should sponsor you, though, since you get mad views promoting their videos. I'm agreeing. I think they should sponsor me. But I don't know how to reach out to the devs, bro. The actual dev team, you know. I want to see if I could actually get sponsored. And they have a content creator program that they got going on, but it's like, it's a little bit more complex to do stuff on there, so I haven't really messed with it. You should make some guides on doing feature theater. Apparently people couldn't clear it with i6 Rebecca. Yeah, bro, you know, we actually got some interesting stuff to talk about today regarding theater, because it's just absolutely insane, bro. Yeah, Niffle looks really good without the headpiece, although I do like the headpiece. That one Randy main, did you miss anything? Hell nah. Komu, what's poppin'? Welcome to the stream, Hardcore Grinder. I feel like the pizza guy with House on Fire meme doing a Reddit after the update drop. Bro, you know what's funny? So I was talking to some of the other YouTubers that were talking about the state of the game. And, like, for example, Duet Not Amazing uploaded a video talking about the same thing. And, bro, they were, like, dogging him in the comments, bro. They were, like, dogging him in the comments. And, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my video. Because y'all know me, bro. I'm going to just say my shit. So, I did my video. And on the very beginning of the video, I say, guys, dislike the video. Please dislike the video and drop a hate comment in the comment section below. I said it right off the bat, so we can continue with the video after that, bro. That was the first thing I did. Did I react to Saints video? Bro, Momo, you know how many people have sent me Saints video to react to? It is actually insane. So, yes, we are going to be reacting to Saint Tontus' video today. No beef, no drama, just I want to see what it's all about. I want to see what's popping, what's good. I do have some stuff prepared, though, because so yeah, after so many people sent it to me, I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream today, because for me, it's Christmas today, guys. Stop, Kimbo. Fuck. I'm still waiting for you to return to Warframe. Jet, how about this, Jet? Once I get everything sorted with this game, and once I get, like, I finish covering 1.3, which I need to do the summons video, and I get my accounts in order, Jet, and I'm able to have a breather, I'll download Warframe and we'll start playing Warframe. The problem for me right now, honestly, is time, and honestly, my computer's been having a lot of issues. Yesterday, I couldn't stream because my computer was bricked up. Merry Xmas, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Merry early Christmas. Christmas Eve for you guys. And if it's Christmas, Christmas. I saw Faros' videos. They added so many debuffs. That's the main problem. But see, here's my take, Moon. Down, Kimbo. Here's my take. You had Gacha Smack on an account that's not level 60. He hasn't played in weeks. His builds were basic. He didn't have dupes on most of his characters. He didn't have dupes on his weapons. And with what he cleared, I'm pretty sure he can get a copy of Fushu. How can people complain when the answer is just play the game? Like, people want to say, oh, not everybody has all the time in the world to play the game. You don't need all the time in the world. Just play a little bit. And if the problem is playing the game, then go to a game that you can play 2-3 minutes a day and be done. Bro, yesterday I was chilling with my girl, and I was like, oh, I gotta do my YOOOO dailies. And she's like, oh, dang, really? I was like, yeah. hold on. Give me 2 minutes. Dog, I logged into the game. I was standing next to a tacit field. I cleared the tacit field twice. It took me less than a minute, and I was off the game because I did all my dailies and burned my stamina. If that's the type of game you want because of your schedule, fine. Or play the game with the time you have at your own pace. Clear the content that you can clear at your own pace, and you're chilling. But like, bro, imagine going imagine going to World of Warcraft. Imagine going to Warframe. Imagine going to Elder Scrolls Online. Imagine going to RuneScape. Talking about, yo, I gotta play all the endgame content, but I can only play 2 hours a week. What the hell, boy? What do you think you're gonna be clearing in endgame if you're only playing 8 hours a month in World of Warcraft? You think 8 hours of gameplay a month is gonna have you clearing endgame content in a month in World of Warcraft? In Warframe? You think 8 hours? Oh, but I have a job and a life and a wife. I can only play 1 hour a week. Oh, so you're playing 4 hours a month and you're mad you can't clear endgame content. What? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. It's Christmas Eve over here. Nice. Yeah, it's Christmas for me. I have a family dinner today, bro. It's insane. I had a 2-hour vet visit, like 1.5 hour, 2-hour vet visit. I have to go sell feet pics later today because I'm down bad in money because I was not expecting that shit to be so expensive. But I had to pretty much schedule medicated baths. I had to get him like 5 different medicines. We have to change him from medicines, right? Had to trim his nails because they were really long. And then the vet, and then they had to do a skin scrape where they scrape his skin, send it to the lab to see what the hell's going on. That was mad bread. So I was stressing, right? And then I had to get on here, be on the goddamn stream, and then I gotta get off, and then I gotta go hang out with the fam, which I'm not gonna be able to stay there long, and then I gotta get back on tonight so I can stream YOOOO 3.0, bro. Shit. Y'all just ain't built like me. I can be an entire game in half an hour, and I'm already Warframe endgame within 5 minutes. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Jet. We're going to start brand new Warframe accounts from zero when I get back into the game, right? That's what we're going to do. Sounds like a deal? No wailing, though. You cannot wail. And you're going to put the Jet Black skill to the test. I feel like Tane was talking a little bit about the game, but was more going in on the community. On the community. Well, I mean, like, I've watched part of the video, like the beginning of the video, but I haven't watched it all. Nah, bro, you wild. Bro, you say you could beat it in 30 minutes. Yo, CJ, 2 questions. When do you plan to do Chase? Are you going to do the summons for YOOOO tonight? Yeah, we're doing the summons. I don't have a lot of summons, guys. I know y'all been asking me to summon in YOOOO. I let y'all down with the Chisa summons, but for those of you that are new from the DNA community, y'all don't know, shout out to Big Jatavius Black. He was the one that sponsored my account summon so far, right? And since I haven't been playing the game, I haven't been doing the event. I mean, I have been playing the game. I've been logging in and doing all of that, but I haven't been, like, hard grinding, and Jet's been busy. We really haven't had the time or currency to be out here summoning. So I know I didn't summon for Chisa. I saved a bit of currency. We're going to summon for Lene today. I know she's cracked and everybody's been hyped, so we're going to summon for her, see how it goes. And I'm going to do a video because the sponsors asked me to do a DNA or a YOOOO video. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys will tune in. A lot of people have been asking me to summon, bro. 2.8 main combat was nice, except how we add buffs and rewards only, instead adding additional 10k visual effects. Okay, every possible attack that I can see the enemy will be honest. Fuck that, just give me a normal buff so I can actually see the enemy. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, bro, clutter is crazy, but can't you turn off the effects in that game? Pretty sure you can. Dude, let this people join Lost Ark. Newest boss takes you around 80 to 120 hours only to learn his pattern. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. How long is the stream going to be? About 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours. I'd say 4 hours. Because then I got to get ready to go hang out with the fam. Actually, let me get out of here, bro. I'm so mad. I got so unlucky to craft Fushu's weapon. I couldn't get one material with so many blueprints. Damn. You're saying they hoed? Bro, I've seen people... Bro, there are so many misconceptions about this game. It's actually crazy. Like, I've never seen a group of people just waiting with their cocks hard to shit talk a game every time they do an update. Like, bricked up. Just waiting to talk some shit. Motherfuckers that barely play the game or quit when it launched. And for some reason, to be fair though, y'all gotta understand also that you get paid for interactions on Twitter, bro. So a lot of people literally make bread by shit talking on Twitter. The more you interact, and what's a great way to generate interactions? Rage, dog. Rage. The only game I've seen get this much... Bro, even TOF, and I was there during TOF's launch. Even TOF didn't get this much hate. It got hate, but not even... Bro, I'm telling you, the patch hadn't been out. The patch hadn't been out for 24 hours. And the amount of shit that was on social media and Reddit and even YouTube regarding this game was insane, bro. Like, every aspect... Oh, bro, there were posts saying they removed the ability to farm secret letter clues. They removed it. Bro, it takes you 1 minute to hop into the game, do a mission, and be like, oh, I got secret letters. Within a minute, bro. Like 2 minutes. You farm a stage for 2 minutes, and you'll get a clue to drop. And they're like, they removed the ability to... And those were posts with upvotes. Videos with comments and likes. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean they removed the ability to farm secret letters, bro? Like, it was crazy. Yeah, I'm busy today, bro. They gave out a temple because they didn't like the seasonal character. What the... Bro, I'm gonna be real, though, Moon. Haven't they shit-talked every character that's released so far? Apart from the first girl? They said that Yuki was trash. They said that the girl after her was mid. And now the seasonal character is trash too? Or they didn't like it? Bro. There are people complaining in Amazin's video that can do Act 8 with Psyche I6. Just rage. Yeah, it's just rage bait. Like, bro, there's no way you're going to tell me you have an I6 Psyche and you can't clear. How is that even possible? How does that even... Like, what? It just makes no sense, bro. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you appreciate your boy being live, do be sure to hit that like button. It does greatly help out the channel. We got to let people know we're still out here. We're still grinding, repping the game. So hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, quickly peek on over to YouTube and hit the like button and then go back to Twitch. They have i6 Psyche and use auto-equip wedges. Oh, yeah, they're using auto-equip. They're cooked. It's not trash. They don't like seasonal characters idea when all other characters go to standard banner. Ah, okay, I get you. To be honest, I forgot. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even as excited. For some reason, I'm not as excited about 3.0 as I was for 2.0. I don't know if that's just me. I'm still excited, but not like, holy shit excited, you know? I don't know why. Maybe that's just a me thing. I always like the stream first and say hello, Sun Jinwoo. That's because you're aura farming. You're goated like that. Yeah, I've seen CC's not playing the 1.1 and Doom video the game based on Reddit posts. That's what I'm saying, bro. And Rezi, that's why I respect the shit out of Gacha Smack. Bro, this dude said, I hear people talking shit. I see the drama regarding 1.1. Let me play myself and see what it is. Let me actually try the game and the patch before I shit talk it. I'm not gonna just say the game is trash based off a Reddit post. and then he tried it and gave his opinions on the game. That's, even if he would have said, yeah, I don't like it, at least he tried the shit. Some people legit be making videos, doom posting, straight out of, like, what they hear, what their friend Ricky Rose told them, bro. Is like, come on now, bro. Play the goddamn game. I'm not that excited either for 3.0. Maybe it's because I know it'll be like a week of hype, then it's dead again. Facts. I'm pissed about the Tomb Break shit. I don't like gameplay mechanics locked behind characters. True. No, I'm the same way. I'm really not that excited at all. Yeah, like, I'm gonna get the new character because she looks cool and stuff. But I'm, like, not excited in itself for the patch. And since I haven't beat, bro, I haven't even beat the 2.7 story. I don't even know if I'll be able to go to the new region unless they let me skip straight to it. And if they don't, I might just do summons and switch streams, bro. DNA killed all other games. To me, they feel less good to progress in. Yo, I'm the same, Komu. Any game that I was playing, like, anime-ish wise, that looks like this, that looks like anime, I don't enjoy anymore like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't enjoy it, bro. I go in, and it's like, it feels boring, bro. Like, oh, I go in, I played 5 minutes, my stamina's done, now there's nothing else to do. So I have quite a problem with pity for characters. It is now official, more than 12 opens for characters, and prior was 12. I've had to go 15 letters until I get a character temple. I've had some really bad luck in the past. Bro, look, the amount of people asking me to react to Saint Tontus's video is like, I've had people DM me to react to videos. I've never had people DM me as much and post on my videos and post on my streams to react to Saint Tontus's video. I already have it open. I'm going to be reacting to it later today. I don't know if he posted again. All I know is that, like, a lot of people are telling me to react to the video. We are going to be reacting because I want to see why people are, like, all up on it. What are you doing? It was good. Bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't like story in gacha games. I'm gonna be real. I don't like story in most games. Unless I play a game specifically to play the story. Like, when I played Red Dead Redemption. I played that game the offline for the story. I was enjoying it for the story. But, like, I'll never, ever, ever download a gacha game or a game within the gacha archetype like this. Or even a farming game. Like, even if YOOOO... DNA story is good, I'll never play a game like DNA or Warframe for its story, ever. It's just not the type of player I am. Like, it's crazy to me that that's where it's at, where people are like, we play it mainly for the story when there are so many games that are so much better. I get it still feels, you know, like a specific niche, right? Where it's like anime characters, anime titties, anime colors, and then you have the cool story. But, like, to me, shit, I can't do that. Saint overreacts a lot. Saint creates drama and farms drama. It's worth a damn. Hey, bro, like I told you guys, drama makes money, man. Drama makes money. I dropped a video and the title was, I quit. Duet Not a Biz 1.1 Ruined DNA or something like that. By the way, I copied that title off Saint Tontus, because Saint Tontus is good as hell when it comes to freaking doing titles, bro, and you know, thumbnails. He gets the people going. And I was like, yeah, that video's probably going to get dogged on. It's probably going to, like, you know, not do very good. Why isn't my #1 video posted out of my last 10 videos? Like, what the fuck? Damn. It has 101 dislikes. It's so funny, bro. But out of those 101 dislikes, bro, we have like 10 negative comments. 10 negative comments, but 101 dislikes. Where are the people shit talking, bro? Shit. That's just funny. Good thing is that you guys have been repping the video and we have almost 500 likes. So it hasn't even tanked my algorithm, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Reddit users, yeah, they were like, he's calling me out. I'm still catching up on Warframe story, and so far the quests are peak. Yeah, I will say, Warframe has some badass quests, bro. Like the Inaros quest. I don't know if it was Nidus or some shit like that. Ooh! Those were some good quests, bro. Those were some good quests. Like, they look crazy. Part of me feels like DNA fucked with a lot of us. It did, bro. DNA kind of showed us how shit it is to play a game where you log in. And a lot of people like this. But I feel that some people, like, I've had some really down-to-earth based people commenting on my videos talking about, like, I just don't have the time to play DNA, so I'm not able to clear all the content and I had to drop it. That's a me problem. They straight up say that's a me problem. It's not that the game is bad, it's just I don't have the time. That's why I end up returning back to gacha games, because I have 2 jobs, you know, a family, so I haven't had the time. And they're like grown, mature people. And then you'll have the people that are like, I don't have the time to grind these characters. I shouldn't have to have my characters be strong and well built to clear content. That's stupid. And I'm like, are you, bro, how is it that it's so crazy? CJ, theater is too hard. I can't beat Act 20 with purple wedges. Sheesh. Hey, that's fine. You probably only need to go to like 25 to get the important stuff, so you know, get a couple golds. I did ask for them dislikes on the intro. You're right. I did ask for that. You only play Nikkei for the story? That's a lie. You play for them ass jiggles. I will never, bro, and you know what's crazy? I've actually had a lot of Nikkei players tell me that they do play Nikkei for the story. Dog, I don't care if you're the Virgin Mary. I don't care if you're the Pope. You could look at me with a lie detector on and tell me that you play Nikkei for the story. I'm gonna be like, you're lying. I'll never believe you, bro. I'll never believe you. You can finish it with purple? No, he said Act 20, not Act 12. I personally uninstalled DNA. I was very frustrated about Steam release, and then I got even more controller bugs. Yo, what controller bugs are you guys having? Like, I have no bugs. Like, I do have it wired, though, but, like, what bugs are you guys currently experiencing on controller? Like, maybe the pause menu buff is still there, but maybe. I don't know. I haven't tested it out. But other than that, like, I have no buffs, no bugs. I'm not saying Nikkei's story is bad. I'm saying that you're not going to tell me you play Nikkei for the story. Like, that's the only reason or the main reason you play the game. Like, you ain't going to tell me that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the story is bad. The story is probably good, but you're not going to tell me you play a game like Nikkei for the story. You know what I mean? You probably still play it for the story, but not only for the story. People complain about 1.1 while I stream the game from my deck to my PC to farm wedges. Facts, bro. Before the update on DualSense, my characters would start running backwards. I haven't tested. Oh, well, I don't know about that because my characters always run to the left. I have drift on my shit, so my character's always running to the left, bro. Yeah, bro, I played Brown Dust 2 for the story. Yep. Exactly, bro. Like, I can't believe that. I found some text that wasn't translated in the story. Yeah, minor annoyance. It's like, I seen that a lot and like that. Okay, yeah, I see that. A little annoying, but it's not like it's gonna break the game. You know what I mean? Where the hell, boy? Let's get dish. Let's get dish. I prefer to watch YouTube vids on Nikkei lower because the game is a loading simulator. I feel you. I feel you. Brown Dust 2 is peak gooner. But I agree. I have it downloaded. I do. I do, man. I watch hentais for the plot. Who doesn't? Yeah, bro. You know, honestly, it's just the best. Like, why else would I watch a hentai? It's definitely not to bust a nut. It's just, you know, for the plot, for the educational purposes. 100%. And that's where you're wrong, Nikkei's average. There's not much to do And all the cool skins. What do you mean I'm wrong? I didn't even say Nikkei was good or it was bad. I said I don't doubt the story is good if people are saying the story is good. But I'm not saying that people just play the game for the story. That's all I said. How am I wrong about that? All gold gaming. Yo, all gold gaming. Why your profile look like a YouTuber profile? Like your picture looks all professional and shit. I real life play Brown Dust 2 for the story though. My girl don't believe me. Dog. Here's the thing. With the insane amounts of games that have gameplay like Brown Dust 2, with insane stories, bro, any of the Final Fantasy games, any of the retro Final Fantasy games, any of those old RPGs have stories that blow Brown Dust 2 out of the water. You're not going to tell me that you play a game that pretty much shows you pussy lips on screen, is like an inch away from showing you nipples, literally has the ability for you to, like, vibrator on your characters, like actually interactive scenes, and you play it for the story. You ain't gonna tell me that, bro. You ain't gonna say that to me. No way. Brown Dust 2 is the most gooner game out there. Like, people, what about Nikkei? Guys, I'm telling you, Nikkei is like, bro, Nikkei in levels of goonerism is like Sesame Street compared to a Pornhub video. That's what Nikkei is compared to Brown Dust. You ain't gonna tell me you play that game for the story, bro. Ain't no way. I refuse. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. If people play Nikkei for just the story, why won't they add a male unit? Caked up male unit? Yeah, they won't do that. They put together jump and slide. What they had to do is mix up jump and helix sleep together. You can't separate those things, bro. Shit. You can trust me, Nikkei story is really nice, but of course we play it for gooner shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't be lying, bro. Yesterday I booted up a game that I play on the side. It's like this idle game. Lost Sword, bro, and they had a crazy skin. I play that shit for the goon, bro. Straight up. There are more Gooner gachas than... No, there is no more Gooner games than gacha. A hentai game is not on the same playing field as Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2 at least is still classified as a video game that's not a porn simulator. A hentai game is an actual, like, porn game, right? Like, that's an actual... Like, if you're saying there are worse games than Brown Dust 2, yeah. Cock Stimulator 3. Like, come on now. Like, if that's what... Understand how hardcore... Understand how hardcore Brown Dust 2 has to be for you to say that the only game... That there are more hardcore games than that, and they're literally porn games. Like, that's the higher bar. There's nothing higher gooner than Brown Dust 2 unless it's a literal, like, hentai game. That's how crazy it is. That's how you know it's crazy. The game now doesn't look bad, but it looks off. Is it the lack of black outlines on things? I think, Berenica, I think it's because we got so used to the way our graphics were before. You know what I mean? Gotcha. No, if you're talking about games from, like, the, what is it, Nutaku page? Any of those games where they flat out show, like, sex scenes and stuff, that is a hentai game. What game do you know that is more hardcore than, that is an actual game in the Play Store that you can download right now that has more hardcore scenes than Brown Dust? Dog, the videos for characters in Brown Dust from the official Brown Dust page get taken off of YouTube. Streamers get banned on Twitch for showing Brown Dust gameplay in cutscenes. Like what? Bro, I'm telling you, Outer Plane is baby. It's another, it's like playing Barney's Playhouse. It's like playing Barney's Playhouse when you compare it to Brown Dust 2. Dog, they have characters in Brown Does that sit down in a chair, get up, and you have the literal coochie outlines on the chair, like wet when they get up. Horizon Walker is child's play. Snowbreak is like watching Peppa Pig when you compare it to Brown Dust. Peppa Pig. Think about that, bro. Maiden's Fantasy sounds like some hentai. That sounds like some hentai, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, they have a literal interactive screen with the character in Brown Does where you tap her coochie and she has an orgasm and does the, what is it? A yago, whatever the fuck face where they look all crazy. And she starts sweating and you tap it and it has a little bar that goes up. And then she starts twitching and shit. They literally have interaction screens in Brown Dust 2 where you pull out a vibrator and put it on their nipples and their coochie, bro. Like, what are we talking about? All those games y'all are mentioning is Peppa Pig, Sesame Street. Like, don't even get close to what the hell Brown Dust 2 is doing. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, go look up faded guest interactions for Brown Dust 2 on YouTube, bro. You're gonna say there is no way this is part of the game. Like what? Check DM. It go down in the DM. I got no DM. Hold on. I'm downloading right now. Yo, y'all are some fiends, bro. Yeah, see, like right there. That's the latest update. Look up the orange girl screen animation, bro. Look up the bunny girl in the front. Look up her screen animation. Moon. And tell me what you see right there. It's crazy. You ain't gonna beat Brown Dust 2. It's up there, bro. Okay, you don't have to convince me more to download it. Chris is like, I'm downloading on both my phones and PC right now, god damn it. Shit is crazy, dog. Are you the one farming? Are you the only one farming every commission? Well, I'm gonna be real. I just don't. When they're commissions that I can beat super quick, I don't even use books no more. Kurumi, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, Brown Dust 2 goes crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, wait, why am I not auto-hacking right now? I used to auto-hack. What's going on? They're hating on my flow. That's why I said, bro, what game Eugen, what game you really gonna say that has more goon than that? That's just crazy. I got Brown Dust 2 on my Steam Deck so the kids won't see it. The gameplay is like an old school tactical RPG with chibi graphics. But that's not how the characters look on your home screen or they're like actual in the menu when you look at them and you build them. Yeah, bro, it didn't even get approved through Steam. I do way too many runs to use books on every run. Yeah, I'm the same, bro. I'm gonna be real. The only place I like using books nowadays is Wedges. That's the only place. And maybe Luno coins every now and then. That's pretty much it. I would put Azur Lane immediately below Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2 still peaks. I don't know, bro. I know Azur Lane has some skins, but like I said, the interactive screens and animations that Brown Dust 2 has, I don't know if Azur Lane even comes close. I don't know. Are we getting shiny boxy from event? I have no idea. All I know is that if anybody says I told him you can get boxy from the event, I can say I never said that. We don't know. We don't know, chat. Yo, we got some reactions today. We're going to be reacting to like 3 videos. So we got some yap about immersive theater that I really want to bring up. Then I want to react to a video by Rate Up Radio called How Is This the Same Game? Where they pretty much give their review of Duet Night Abyss. It's a 10-minute video. Then we have a little clip from a video that someone uploaded from a YouTuber that I don't know where they're talking about the update and basically they're interviewing somebody that says they've been playing the game and the person says that they nerfed Secret Letter drops. I did a mission yesterday, I kid you not. I did a mission yesterday. I did 15 waves and got 48 clues. in 15 waves that took me like 7-8 minutes. I'm getting the same amount of clues I've always gotten, bro. And that's a video on YouTube. We're not going to react to it per se. I just want to show you all that part. And then we have the Saint Taunta's video that you guys have been asking me to react to for a while. And we'll see how that goes. Did I see the new water wedges? I did see the new water wedges. I saw them like as soon as Gacha Smack posted his video, I went to see what it was. Because he posted the video, I think, as soon as the update went live. So I was like, oh shit, these guys got in the partner server. I want to see what they're cooking. And I went and looked. And I see that he had the wedges. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. I find it so funny they put Luno mementos in the plume shop. Hey, yo, get over here. They did? I don't remember titles because I didn't play it, but I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and I was like, this... Nah, bro. You see, if you can't say the names, they weren't that memorable, clearly. Because the only game that I know, bro, I played this game called 7 Deadly Sins something. It wasn't the 7 Deadly Sins game. It was another one based on the anime, the 7 Deadly Sins. And in that game, they had the regular launcher, which was pretty... They had some suggestive stuff. And you can download the 18+ launcher that all it did was when you would dupe up the unit, they would take off their tops. That's it. And even showing nipples, it's still less hardcore than Brown Dust 2. No, not Grand Cross. It's 7 Deadly Sins based on the one anime called 7 Deadly Sins. Like another anime called 7 Deadly Sins. Didn't they actually buff the secret letter clue farm? Nah, they didn't buff it or nerf it. It's the same. Theater sucks now. If you're a new player, no Psyche with Truffle and Daphne. Purple wedges, you eat a cookie. Dog, you know what I find crazy, dog? And I found this funny because someone brought it up. It was regarding... And I found it funny precisely because of how it was worded. So people were saying, "Oh, theater sucks," and they gave me the example of Morph, right? Because they were like, "Yo, theater sucks. I can't clear it. I only got to Act 11 with my truffle." I'm like, "Kill me." You got to Act 11 with a character that's primarily a healer and a buffer, and you used it as your main DPS. And you're mad. You didn't even use Outsider. Oh yeah, but I could clear with Truffle last time. I'm like, okay, now you can, but you got to 11. You were one stage off from clearing with a healer buffer as your main character. That's fucking impressive. If anything, that shows how it is possible to clear. You know what I mean? I would say it should be easier the first floors, but can get harder later to make everyone happy in 11 floors. I have no problem with the way it is now. Low key. I don't see any problem with the way it is now. At all. This Truffle sounds better than my Outsider. Like, there's literally no problem. I'm gonna play 3.0 later today. What time does it drop? I wanted to be live, but I have a freaking family reunion, which is gonna suck, because it's gonna tank my viewership. But, you know, it is what it is. Wait, why am I killing shit? Rip Twitch again, bro? Bro, what's going on with Twitch, man? Come on, Twitch, get back up. I know you can do it. Wait. Bro, when y'all gotta stop worrying. Y'all gotta stop worrying when my Twitch goes down. Like, it's gonna be fine. I'm still streaming, bro. Just wait like a few seconds and we'll be fine. Y'all don't gotta dip. I wouldn't be surprised when DNA releases on Steam with negative reviews. And oh yeah, bro, it's gonna release on Steam and it's gonna get bombed regardless by 95% of people that don't play the game. 3.0 is in 5 hours. Oh yeah, I might not even stream it today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Because I got to go be with the fam. I'm not going to cancel out on my mom and everything. And if I get on, everybody's going to be streaming it already. So I don't know if I'm going to get on and actually stream it or wait until tomorrow and do like a DNA stream and then swap over to YOOOO. We'll see. We'll see if you guys are on. I just wish, bro, I wish I could play it today, bro. But then again, tomorrow, most people should be with their fams. Now they're going to be streaming. Come on. Just San was good. Like, look, let me just give you an example after I finish this. Why I think that the theater bullshit is crazy. And this is just my take. And you gotta tell me what you guys think. And tell me if this is not base as fuck. I mean, almost everything I say is base as fuck, but I'll show you something. I'll show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. So, I uploaded this video right here, chat. I uploaded this video. In this video, I clear theater, Act 12. Right? Watch. It doesn't care what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I cleared Act 12. No problem. Right? Boom. Cleared Act 12. Easy. After this, I proceed to show my builds. I used Rebecca with this build to clear the middle side. And then I cleared with this build to clear the harder one, right? +5, +5, +5, 1 + 10, 1 + 10, +5, +5, +5, right? So you have so much room to actually improve your build. On top of that, that Psyche is I2 and this or I3 and this Rebecca is I6, but we've had a lot of time and we get a free copy of Rebecca, okay? So we have these two builds, purple wedges for the most part. Bro, everything is +5 on my Rebecca. Everything is +5. On my Psyche, +5 on almost everything outside of 2 wedges. That's it, right? You know what people say about this? Oh, well, it's shit. It's trash because you're using the meta units to actually clear. You're using the Rebecca, which is the best water DPS, and then you're using Psyche to actually clear immersive theater, right? I bet you can clear if you use like the other characters. I bet you can clear the bosses with Rebecca because Rebecca can't clear bosses. I bet you can clear with Outsider because Psyche is just way stronger. This is a dude right here that literally cleared Act 29 with Outsider. Hold on. With Outsider. Right here. Act 29 with Outsider. Act 29. Not Act 10, not Act 9. Act 29, brother. Oh, but his Outsider is actually built. He took time to build his Outsider. Since when is taking time to build your units a problem, dog? Since when is actually building your units? And like, bro, you be playing WOOOO, you be playing like Warframe, you be playing Genshin, and everybody says the best in slot partner is this. The best in slot weapon, the best in slot demon wedge, but the best in slot echoes. But in here we talk about the best in slot, and it's like how dare you? Do you think I have all the time in the world to build this character? Okay, fine. Let's not use the dude that people are saying is too busted. What about if we go and clear with Rebecca, the character that people say you can't boss? This is Act 12 right here. This is Act 12. Homeboy is clearing with Rebecca on Act 12. A little bit tight on time, but he still got it done with about 20, 30 seconds left. Act 12, Rebecca main, clearing. Doesn't have the Battle Pass Genie Mon, right? Doesn't have max dupes on Fina or Fushu. He cleared. And this was before I think they fixed whatever the hell the bug was. And he cleared. Oh, but he has a build Rebecca. He has +10 wedges and stuff. That's what they're going to say. So I clear without +10 wedges, using +5 wedges. And, oh, but you're using the meta units. You suck. I used units that aren't technically the best units for bossing. Oh, but you have it too well built. We use a unit that is, according to people, weaker than this unit to clear up to Act 29. Oh, nah, but you have it built. So you see where I'm coming from, bro? Is like it's always going to be some sort of excuse as to why people can't do shit. Why people can't do shit. And they're going to blame whatever it is apart from themselves. I don't have enough time. I have 3 kids, 4 wives, a dog, 3 jobs, a cat. Like, they keep moving the goalposts apart from saying, I suck. I have a skill issue. I don't have the time to play the game. I don't know how to build characters. I don't know how to synchronize my units. I haven't prioritized the right skills. I haven't duped up my weapon. I haven't done anything that I'm supposed to do. Anything but the reality of what's going on. Dog, it's actually crazy. It's actually insane to me, right? And then people look at it like, oh, you're defending the game. Bro, I'm not defending shit. Yo, chat, y'all really think that if we were out here having troubles, like actually clearing on some real shit with like good investment, I would be out here defending this game? Hell nah. But like, bro, and not only that, bro, you play this game, and you do immersive theater, even if you don't clear all of the immortal repertoire. Let's say you clear, I don't know, fucking Act 6. Let's say you clear half of it. You clear Act 6 immortal repertoire. You can already get the character and the weapon. You can already get the character and the weapon for free. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, but I can't get everybody. Right? You got 26 days left. 26 days left to still get better. 26 days left to still get better. Nah, bro, I can't clear it day 1. Homies be like, bro, people actually be playing this game talking about, I've been playing since day 1. I have an I6 rhythm and I can't beat. You can't be, you're lying, bro. Like, what are you talking about? People be talking about, oh, like they be getting in other people's shoes and suffering for them just so they can justify their argument. They be like, oh, yeah, well, what if you're a brand new player that just started out? You can't clear the game. I'm like, are you a brand new player? No? Okay, then shut the fuck up and stop strawmanning an argument from something you have no idea about, right? And if you're a brand new player, you can absolutely, within these 26 days, clear enough, because what people seem to forget, these people that are stupid, right, that seem to like trying to strawman these arguments, is that if you're a brand new player, you have the classic repertoire. You have the classic repertoire that is going to give you all these stubs, bro. You're going to get stubs from classic repertoire. You're going to be able to beat feature repertoire. And from these 2 things alone, you're going to get stubs to get the weapon, bro. Like, straight up. And within those 26 days, bro, you are not going to sit here and tell me that within 26 days, with 26 days, you're not going to sit here and tell me you cannot clear, like, Act 4, 5. Gacha Smack yesterday, though. Yesterday. After not playing for weeks on an account with no character dupes, on an account with no weapon dupes, on an account with, like, +5 wedges and some builds that aren't even good, cleared up to Act 3. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on now. People really be tripping with these arguments, bro. Whenever I watch you streams, people are yapping about the game. Why can't we just enjoy the game? Because we are enjoying the game. This is what streaming is all about. Y'all really think that stream... Bro, I seen that argument, and look, I'm gonna be real. Y'all can pull that argument off with other CCs that are nicer, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I'm gonna launch my stream, I'm not launching the stream to just play this fucking game. Like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, I'm really gonna launch a stream to sit here for 4 hours just, we're gonna farm secret letter clues today, guys. Yep. I'm gonna farm a Luno Memento for 8 hours. And during the whole 4 hours or 8 hours, look, we got another secret letter. Wow. We have 10 more Luno Mementos, chat. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna talk about all kinds of shit. We gonna talk about the game, the builds, the big old titties on Lady Nipple. We gonna talk about the goddamn drama. We gonna talk about the motherfuckers talking shit. We gonna cook some people. We gonna do a little bit of everything. Like, come on now. Where the fuck's my shoe? I need to go get something to drink. I'll be right back, chat. I'll have a cup. Cool. Catching strays. Nah, nobody's catching strays. I'm just saying, because yesterday I was watching Amazing, and someone said the same thing to him. They were like, oh, every time, you know, I watch you, someone's always like, it's always talk about drama and stuff. And I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? You know what I mean? If the topic of discussion right now is this, that's what we gonna talk about. I don't understand this obsession with not clearing on day one. It's not gacha where the character goes away for 6 months. Characters are available. Yeah, I don't understand the issue. That's why I'm saying, bro, look, I'm not a drama guy, but I will be cooking people that have bad faith arguments trying to doom post on some bullshit. Like, straight up, saying that the reason the game sucks is because you have to play the game is the most retarded reason I've ever heard. Shit, I thought we had water to mix into this. Like, oh, I have to play the game and build my character. This sucks. Yeah, because you're a bum-ass gacha player, bro. You're used to logging in for 5 minutes and using your stamina and then not being able to progress anymore, bro. Like, come on now. You're used to only needing to play 2 minutes a day to progress. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's fair. I wish I had as much to yap about. Running out of topics is my main issue. Exactly, Komu. And that's why I talk about a lot of things, bro. Like, literally being on a stream and only having the game you're covering to talk about has to be one of the shittiest streams to watch. Like, bro, I've had content creators, straight up, that tell me they have an issue streaming the game. Or not this game, just games in general. And then I go watch their streams and I'm trying to help them out. And I get bored and I tell them, bro, yo ass got the personality of a shoe. Like, I'm going in to watch you play a game for 3 hours and all you talk about is the game. That's it. You don't talk about nothing else. You don't vibe. You don't, like, get personal with people. It's ass, bro. You got to add some personality, some flair to what you're saying. DNA is my first gacha. And I've realized there's way more dumb people in this genre. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of goofies in this genre, easily, that cater everything to the way they specifically play the game, bro. This is insane. Alright, bro. Should we react? Oh. Where's the video y'all sent me? Okay. See, this is the type of shit. I got sent this video. Right? I got sent this video. I want y'all to hear what is being said. This is a video on YouTube for people to see, and I want y'all to hear this, right?
Basically right now we're just like chilling. I'm not sure this is gonna be like an official video or anything, but we were just talking because I just got home from work and Snow has been able to play the game by himself and actually experience some of the changes. And so far he has painted a very unflattering picture of DNA. So okay. Is it true? Did they actually fucking nerf the secret letter drops?
So this is a content creator like interviewing their friend. They're interviewing their friend or somebody from their Discord, I don't know. The guy is interviewing the other person and putting it on a video, and the other person is going to be answering questions. The very first bit is all I've heard. I'm not going to watch this whole video. I don't know what the hell is being talked about here. I already know everything that needs to be said regarding that first take. This is what the person said. The first question is, did they really nerf the secret letter clues? Listen.
Oh, this is a thing that's been said since the patch dropped on Reddit, and I've
Reddit.
experienced it myself. And
Okay.
just for context, secret letters is farmable pull currency. Not really pull, you don't pull, but you unlock characters and weapons and so on, and like they're demon wedges, aka equipment, right?
Yeah.
And there were some really efficient ways to farm them. I think what happened is they just nerfed the overall drop rate rather than that specific mission, because
They nerfed the overall drop rate, not just the mission. I'm gonna be real with you. I had a new and updated secret letter clue farm location the first day the patch went live, that it's equal or better than the one we used to use. So how you gonna sit here as YouTubers, Redditors, because it happens. I covered a video yesterday where there are posts on Reddit with hundreds of upvotes where they say, bro, this dude at least said they nerfed the secret letter clues. I covered a post on Reddit yesterday that said they removed secret letter clue farming from the game. You couldn't farm them anymore. And it had hundreds of upvotes. This man just said they nerfed the secret letter clues. That's not true. Like, not even remotely close. Like, go to the locations I have on my video, and you guys will see how they're better than what we used to use. Or if they're not better, they're the same. Like, literally, you don't even notice that it changed. It's that simple. So, when people go on Reddit, people go on YouTube, and they see things like this, and you're a brand new player to Duet Not Abyss, for some reason, you might want to use Reddit. I don't know why. And the first thing you see is, oh, they removed the ability to farm secret letters. Oh, now you gotta pay to get characters because they added these monetization things. It paints the game on this really bad light that it's not true. And that's why I gotta speak up. I'm not defending the game. I'm literally saying the shit that's false and calling it out. It's that simple. If you're going to Reddit and flat out believing what's being said on Reddit, I mean, I guess you deserve to be fooled. And if you're believing shit like this when it literally takes you like 5 minutes to get in the game and try it for yourself, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't even know what to say if that's what you're believing at this point, right? So, personally, I don't know, man. There's a lot of misinformation and a lot of things that feel like it's intentional doom posting. You get what I mean?
Fisher reporting in.
It feels like people are actively trying to discredit the game. Like they have a hate boner for it for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. People who just believe whatever Reddit said shouldn't have a voice. I agree. False information is going around and the only CC I'm watching is you. Sorry, seriously, I can't take them anymore. Yo, appreciate you, man. I have to call shit out because it just makes no sense. And this is the stuff that's going around. Y'all, bro.
I can't stop here.
I was one of the first people. I'm telling you. I'm one of the only people that will be out here like straight up attacking this type of bullshit. And there are some CCs that will go at it too, and shout out to them, but there are some shit that make no sense. It makes no goddamn sense, bro. Misinformation and just painting the game in a bad light for no reason. And there are things that we can call out and say, oh, this is actually trash. It's a nerf because it started a cat and mouse game. Why did the devs change it without a proper explanation? Why the fuck do they gotta explain why they changed a mechanic that was clearly being used without its intended purpose being used? Bro, we were abusing enemy spawns. We were abusing enemy spawn locations, exploiting the fact that if we get far enough away from them in a mission that spawns enemies on us, it's gonna spawn them closer. We were all smart. We were smart, but we were taking advantage of something that clearly wasn't implemented well. That's it. It's that simple. Like, come on now.
I found a serum storage point. I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
That's the reality of it. They didn't just say, oh, now you get no clues from this location. They made it so enemies spawn where they're supposed to spawn. Right? Now, for example, if we come to this particular location and enemies are spawning right here, right? Right here. And this is where they spawn, right? Let's say in this, and I'm gonna actually give you an example. Let's say we got this map right here. And enemies spawn all up in this area. And that's the normal spawn location. And then the devs go and make it so enemies don't spawn here no more. And then they all spawn all the way over here. And only a little batch. And then the other batch spawns on the other side of the map. Now we can say, okay, the devs nerf it by changing the locations of their spawns. The devs didn't change the locations of the spawns of the enemies. They made it so the enemies spawn where they're supposed to, rather than players being able to manipulate the spawn locations in a specific area. That's all they did. Like, that's completely different. And I love farming there, but like, I just found another place. It's very different from, oh, they nerfed. They didn't nerf it, bro. They didn't nerf the farm. They just fixed the spawn locations that we were abusing. That's how simple it is, bro. People seem to think, oh, that's still a nerf because they fixed, oh, okay, so they fixed something that was clearly being abused, even though we have other methods that are giving us the same results. And you don't mind that they fix something, but then you want them to fix other shits. You know, that's the problem. What Intron is my rhythm? My rhythm is Intron 2 with purple wedges. So with the same logic you applied, can they just nerf the method you are using right now for the same reason? Because people were... I literally just said how if they did it, it would be a problem, and how it wouldn't be a problem. In this mission, let me just take off my buff. Let me take off my AoE. In this map, enemies naturally spawn in this area. Like, that's where they spawn. That's their natural spawn locations. I'm not manipulating spawns. This is where they spawn. Where what we were doing in the elevator stage, by moving all the way to the back, all the way to the back of the map, and making it so enemies spawned like right on us, that was manipulating the spawn locations. If I were to, let's say, stand here in this corner, and I would make the enemies all spawn right in that circle. Fuck, hold on. And I would make the enemies spawn all in this circle and all in this circle right here, and they made it so that wasn't a thing, I wouldn't care. Because that is us manipulating spawn locations. That is us exploiting the bad AI the devs have put regarding enemy spawns. So if they made it so the enemies went back to spawning where they needed to, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, shit, that sucks, but it is what it is. But if now I'm sitting here and I'm farming him here, and they're spawning where they're supposed to spawn, and the devs then go and remove their spawns, like delete the spawn locations that they naturally are supposed to have, and make them so they're spawning in like buttfuck Egypt, like the enemies are spawning like here, and then the other ones are spawning like over here, right? Right, like far as shit, then that is a problem. If they make it so enemies only spawn in those locations. Like, there's a very big difference between what they did and what you're saying. Which weapons? I'm using this one, forget the name of this scythe, and the pistols for skill. This run is gonna be scuffed because I've been running all over the map, but it is what it is. It's just a result of a fix on some mobs that were getting trapped stuck on other parts of the map. It's just a consequence. They didn't intend either to nerf it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, they added a speed button in Chaos. Oh, okay, that's actually really good. That's not a direct skip, but that's still pretty good, Moon. Hell yeah. People are calling it a nerf, yes. Yo, what's good? Grinny? Oh, another thing is, people called misinformation constructive criticism. Oh, Duet Night Abyss can't take criticism. Duet Night Abyss CCs defend the game and lie when people say it's criticism and they say it's doom posting. Yeah, because I'm criticizing the game by saying they removed secret letters. What the fuck is this? I've been at this for 6 minutes, running around the mission, and I have 21 secret letter clues in 6 minutes. The same amount that I would have if I was doing the elevator mission. It would take me 7 minutes or so to beat the 15 floors. Let's say 8 minutes, right? And it would net me anywhere from 25 to 30 secret letters. I ran around, deactivated my AoE thing that was effectively killing enemies. I ran around to the other side of the map, making them spawn all the way over there. And I'm still here with 21 clues. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? So when you disprove that, it's not that you're not taking criticism, is that you're literally countering the bullshit that people are saying. Oh, theater is impossible to do now. It's only for whales. And then you show you beating it with purple wedges. Oh, but you're using meta units, so now it's a problem to use meta units. So I show units that are not meta. Oh, but you have them too well built. All right, motherfucker. All right, motherfucker. So I can't use meta units. I can't use characters that that are well built. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Play with my toes? Am I supposed fucking put my toes to fucking beat the goddamn game? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? People make no sense. Nah, you just can't take criticism, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that, bro. 7 minutes. 25 clues. 25 clues for 7 minutes. I could use the Embla. I'll probably... to be fair, you don't want too much range, bro. Because what happens when you have too much range is stuff like this. Hold on, I'm stuck. Let me see. I'm probably going to collect it anyway, but I'll show you. And I personally don't care, but... You see all that loot over there? You see all this loot over here? So it's like, personally, you don't need more range. What exploration level is this? I have a video on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out. It shows the locations where I farm secret letter clues, and they're super chill. Yeah, so more range is not needed. You and the Nightcast got a new one lined up in the future? I gotta hit them up, see if they're down to talk about it. By the way, guys, hit that like button, as it does greatly help out. We're almost at 50 likes. This is the moon. I just seen. This is the download screen. And if you saw that, I don't know if you've seen the animation in the download screen, but you could see what they're implying with that, right? Oh shit, I don't even have my buff active. What the fuck? Only 10 more likes until we get to 50. Lupa Lover, how are you, CJ? Everything alright? Yeah, everything is good. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, we're gonna clear our 15 waves. Keep in mind my timer is a little bit skewed because I was running around and, you know, talking shit. And I want to show you guys, right? The same 15 wave clear, right? The same 15 wave clear that I was always doing, right? Oh, shit. Hold on. And then let's see how nerfed secret letter clue farming is, or how they removed secret letter clues, okay? I just want to show y'all for a second. And then you guys can go ahead and tell me how nerfed it is and how devs suck for removing secret letter clues from the game. We're about to clear the 15th wave, right? Once again, I was running around showing you guys. So take about a minute and a half from this. So my regular 8-minute run, 28 secret letters. 28 secret letters, chat. Out of 10, what would you give this update? And also, what would you say are fair takes to complain about with the 1.1 update? Fair takes to complain about the 1.1 update. There are still some optimization bugs. On the first day, it was really annoying. You would get kicked out of some missions when they were like the one-run missions. You were getting kicked out of them. The fact that it didn't launch on Steam, the fact that they announced it was going to be on Steam, but it didn't launch on Steam is pretty ass. Right, I think that's very badly planned on their behalf. The fact that we're still 3 months in a row using, or 3 theaters in a row using Psyche, right? A Nemo, or not Psyche, but a Nemo for the 3rd time, the 3rd theater in a row, right? I think that's annoying. People can actually complain about the fact that in theater, the whole cap on enemies taking damage, 35% of their HP per hit, that's ass. They can complain on that being ass, right? And that's a part of what's making theater more difficult. That specific debuff, that debuff is stupid, right? But it is what it is. So there are certain things, there are places in the new map that have like a little bit of a lag or a stutter, right? So, oh yeah, the fact that the reset for Maze reset on Europe, and they reset it again, so Europe got a double reset on Maze, but NA and Southeast Asia didn't, so European players have +9 Psyche wedges, where everybody else has +8, so all of those are very valid criticisms. Easily, we can say, what the fuck? But everything else, like, come on now. Elevator 15 waves was less than 7 minutes. Yeah, this is less than 7 minutes. I was running around too. I was running around, I went to the other side of the map, there was a whole like wave and a half that I didn't have my Rhythm's ultimate active. And you were only doing less than 7 minutes consistently with a very optimized team. So, okay, now it takes me 7.5 minutes, and I get the same amount of clues instead of 6 minutes and 45 seconds. And I get the same amounts of clues. So, like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, you know? I play with my friend group. We play 2 rhythms and 2 Fushus. We're running chases all along 5 minutes, and we get between 15 to 20 secret letter clues per run. And farming like that is really funny because we get so much out of it. Every run is 4 to 5 minutes. Yo, you're getting 15 to 20 secret letters on chase is fire. You did hear that people that try to use controllers had issues? Yeah, I don't know what issues they be having, bro. Like, I personally don't play controller, so like I don't know what issues controller players can possibly be having. Like, it'd be hard for me to tell. Like, I'd have to actually like plug in a controller and see what the main issues that make controller play completely unplayable, and then I'll let you know what it is that's really that big of a problem with controllers. I'm definitely not someone that can tell you from first-hand experience that controller is like not an issue. I would actually have to go in there and play. I know personally the one bug that controller players have had is the menu button, right? Not controller on PC, but controller on mobile. I dare you. Okay, on that I can't talk. I've never played controller on mobile. I don't even know how that works. I don't even know how controller on mobile works. Controller keeps losing cursor. I've never even... You have a cursor? How do you even get the cursor? I didn't even know. Just because you don't have issues... No, that's true. Just because I don't have issues doesn't mean others don't. But just because others do doesn't mean everybody does. You get where that comes from? You apply your same logic. Just because I don't have issues doesn't mean other people don't. True. But just because someone else does doesn't mean that everybody does. And they're making it seem like everybody does. Oh, controller sucks. You can't play the game with controller. It's like, huh? I'm playing it with controller. So some people have issues and others don't. They definitely got to optimize it if that's the case. But it's not unplayable with controller. I haven't noticed anything with my Xbox controller for PC gameplay. Can't speak for others. That's what I'm saying. I can't speak for others. I'm sure some people would actually have issues, but not where they're saying it's unplayable with controller. When I use DX12 with controller, I crash a lot. To be fair, I use DX11, which you guys told me to change, but you know. It's for menu. Yeah, for menu, all of the 1.1. The 1.1 was AIDS for the menu. It would just not break. So far, it's been working, but I got so used to just clicking escape on my keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. I got so used to just clicking escape that I just forgot about it, bro. But let me see, where's she at, though?
I've prepared some vitality boosting tonic.
What do we got here? Amplify.
Be sure to have some before we swim. It will help keep you warm and ward off a chill.
Oh shit, I don't need to craft the third one. I'm crafting too many, bro. Oh, never mind, no I'm not. There we go. I'm chilling. I'm good. What range do you have on Rebecca for letter farming? On my Rebecca, that doesn't matter. 244. Since yeah, the skin on Niffle will still be dyed. You dye the actual skin. See? I'm on holiday in Italy, so I just do 1 to 2 hour dailies and some weeklies. But I'm doing fine, thanks. I already farmed the signature weapon for Fushu, but I have a question. How do I equip Rebecca as a carry? I run her as a carry with the same thing I have her as a main DPS. I can say that if I want to use the store for Battle Pass purchases, I have to switch to DX11. Okay. So there are more issues with DX12. Okay, that's another thing you guys can complain about. Or say that it's currently having issues. It's completely understandable. Alright. I'm going to pee and we're going to react to something that you guys have been asking me to react to for a while. So, let's see. Get ready, boys. Alright. Let's see. Let me actually put this here. Because we gotta react to this and see what it is and what it ain't. This is gonna be interesting because I know y'all, bro. Y'all been waiting for this one. Any new drama? Y'all really be tuning in to see if there's drama. That's crazy. Y'all really be tuning in to see if there's drama. That'll be wildin'. But yes, we got some stuff. We already had some drama where we reacted to some things. We're gonna see right now. Huh? Yeah. I need my hat for this reaction, though. Y'all understand why. Y'all will understand why. Y'all will understand why, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's see. Y'all will understand why. The hat returns. But I got like some dust on my shoulder, bro. What the fuck? All right. Let's check out this video. You guys have asked me to react to this quite a lot. So this is going to be a little some. A little some for sure. I want to see what it's all about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the #1 WOOOO CC has dropped a video regarding a duet Night Abyss, and a lot of you guys have been asking me, begging me to react to this video and see what it's all about. Now, the title of the video is DNA 1.1 pissed everybody off, and before we even hop into the video, there was a lot of things that didn't go as planned with the 1.1 update. You guys have heard me talk about them, no glaze. They fumbled with Steam. You should not announce a Steam release without having absolute confirmation you're going to be able to release on Steam. Late launch on the 1.1 update. We had some bugs on launch, and we did have some issues. With that said, though, there is also a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of doom posting going on. And today, we're going to clarify it. I've been, dropping videos, talking about it on stream. We've been talking about this quite a lot. So today we're going to see what this video is all about, because there is a lot of people that are interested in my reaction for this video. And once again, no beef, no nothing with Saint. I'm going into this. I have watched a little bit of the video at the beginning to get some context, but I haven't watched all of it. So I overall want to see what it is that we got going on here. So without further ado, let's hop right in.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for us to have a bit of a discussion today about a game that, unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going that well. And it's a game that I initially was making content on the channel, but that started slowly falling off as I saw that there were some holes, there were some issues with the endgame loop. And that is Duet Night Abyss. And Duet Night Abyss has just dropped its version 1.1 update, which I think is something that a lot of players were looking forward to, but unfortunately, had high expectations for as well.
I actually covered this exact post on my video yesterday. I have a 1-hour reaction about a bunch of Reddit posts. First off, don't get information from Reddit, guys. If you're trying to play a game, especially if it's free, you know the best way to get your own opinion and see how the game actually feels? You know how you do that? By playing the game. Don't go on Reddit. Don't ask these people. Test it for yourself. It's free. What harm can it do? But yeah, I covered a lot of these, a bunch of Reddit posts. There's a lot of misinformation. People complaining about a bunch of things that really make no sense. So let's see what he has to say.
Considering that 1.0 launched, like I mentioned before, with some of those endgame gameplay loop problems like that. And it appears that the community seems to be very vocally agreeing that 1.1.
Let me move my cam, though. Let me move my cam up here because I'm blocking him, bro. I don't want to block him. I don't want to block him.
One might not have solved the problems. So let's read the situation going on over here.
This.
I've already got my personal grievances when it comes to this game and also its community as well that I'll keep top of mind and make sure to reference.
Yo, low-key, why St. Tontus and I kind of look alike, bro? Like, what's going on here, bro? Why he got the hat? Why he got the shirt? I got the hat. I got the shirt. We both got the little poor man stash, little goatee going on here. We could be related, low-key. Shit, that my cousin right there, bro.
When necessary. I was really on the dev side this entire time, hoping against all odds they might pull through with a redemption in 1.1. It turns out 1.1 is worse than 1.0 when it comes to player friendliness.
Guys, that's a flat-out lie. It's not worse than 1.1 or 1.0 by any means. There's actually some changes They did increase the level on enemies on theater, but they also increased the rewards of ticket stubs after 12. So you could have, you know, what you want with that as well. So that's the one thing where people are saying that it's less friendly. Some of the microtransactions that were added for items you don't even need to buy from the shop, that it's only there for whales, doesn't really affect the common player. So I don't know what this is all about. Oh, they nerfed secret letter clue farm locations. They didn't nerf secret letter farm clue locations. They changed an exploit players were using to manipulate enemy spawns so they wouldn't spawn where they're supposed to, and they would spawn where you want them to spawn. But you can still farm just as much, if not more, secret letters in the spots that we found that we're currently using, and pretty much they're working the way they're supposed to.
The visual upgrades are nice, and they are appreciated. But at least a dozen other posts have pointed out everything else has just gotten worse. New animo wedges that go hand in hand with the nerfing of the most popular secret letter farming spot. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, secret letter clues, which are essentially how you get new characters, new weapons, and endgame gear in DNA, apparently they've been nerfed. So that's something to keep in mind too. They also
I'm gonna just be real. I feel that if you're a big CC with an audience, if you're gonna be covering something like this, I feel that you should at least do two things. One, verify for yourself by playing to see if it's true that it really is that unfriendly, right? And two, if people are going to say that, oh, they nerfed secret letter clues and it's worse to farm secret letter clues now, and you're going to say, oh, it seems that they did, you have a lot of people that are playing the game and a lot of people that follow you. You should test those things out to see if it's true. Did they actually nerf secret letter clue farming? Because a lot of people will hear that and be like, yep, they nerfed it, it's done, and they didn't nerf it. Maybe you got to go to a different location, but you're getting the same amount, if not more. So I feel that it's important to do a little bit of testing, and this is why I want to give a big shout out to Gacha Smack. Yesterday, he was told that the game was having a lot of doom posting, the game was trash, DNA sucks, blah, 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 blah. And you know what he said? Despite having a sponsored stream, he launched the stream. He went in, he played a little bit of the story, said the game looked good, the new story looked good, it was fine, that if you're a normal gacha player, you would enjoy the story from DNA. Then he played some of the endgame modes, and despite not playing for weeks, despite not having an account that was actually built, he was able to clear enough content to probably guarantee himself a Fushu copy with an account that hasn't been playing in weeks, unbuilt characters like to their peak potential, no dupes in most of their characters and weapons. So he gave the game a try, he tested a lot of these things out and said, yo, the game is fine, the game feels good, the game looks good, it's not the greatest of all time, but it's good, right? So I feel that you should most definitely check out the game, see for yourself what's going on before you listen or get your information from Reddit posts, because Reddit posts and these Reddit people, we all know the type of Cheeto breath, turtleneck, inbred, cross-eyed people that be on Reddit. Let's be real.
added 20 levels to every enemy in the immersive theater.
They did bump up the levels on immersive theater, and I also want to point out that, one, people have been complaining about two things. One, what's the point of building characters if you can just beat all content without barely even moving and not doing anything, right? Theater is way too easy. Does it even qualify as endgame content when you can just steamroll it with whatever character? And two, regarding theater, once again, I'm not getting enough currency to buy the stuff from theater. I gotta go to wave 55, which I had to do last theater. So what did they do? They made theater enemies a little bit higher level. They did make them tankier, but they also gave you more rewards in theater. They actually give you more ticket stubs from Act 12 onward up to Act 30 something. So I guess you could say they balanced that out, giving players a little bit more difficulty, how people were saying, and an incentive to build your characters, but not building your characters to where you need plus 10 wedges, max duped units and weapons. Not even close. I posted my video with my clears and breaking down all of this, where I cleared with plus 5 wedges for the most part, and purple wedges on my characters. One of my characters didn't have max duped, and my supports don't have max duped. They have the dupes you get for free by doing theater and stuff like that, and I cleared the content no problem. So let's see what else they say.
endgame, which is essentially the same thing as HP inflation. That only serves to gatekeep new players even further from the endgame. And do you want to know what's available in the endgame? The new characters. You are not able to unlock any of the new characters unless you're able to complete the endgame. And so
I want to point this out. If you're a brand new player, this post says that only serves to gatekeep new players even further from the endgame. If you're a brand new player that started day 1 with the 1.1 update, you have 27 days. 27 days to clear theater. I didn't get into clearing the later stages in theater until a week or two into the game. I didn't actually go in too deep into theater until later down the line, right? So if you're a brand new player, not only do you not have to clear it day 1 or you're cooked, right? But you're also gonna have, which I can show you guys real quick. Let me actually pull this up. If you're a brand new player, you actually get this, which we as veterans don't get. You get the classic repertoire, which gives you a buttload of ticket stubs. With these ticket stubs, you're gonna be able to buy the weapon dupes for the brand new character. You're gonna be able to get 1 copy of the weapon, maybe 2. If you get lucky, maybe 3. You can get an I2 or S2 weapon if you're a brand new player. And in those 27 days that you have available to clear immersive theater, right now we have 26, you're most definitely, without tryharding, without sweating, without no lifing, you will absolutely guarantee yourself to clear featured repertoire. As a casual, playing a couple of hours a day, if that, you'll clear this within those 26 days. Maybe even within the first week. Maybe even within the first 2 weeks, honestly. Like, not even sweating it. And if you put a little bit, just a little bit of time investment into your account, just a little bit of understanding which characters you need to use to clear the content, you might easily clear up to Act 6. Easily, casual. Like, I'm talking about a casual player that has 3 kids, 4 wives, 4 jobs, 3 dogs, a cat, and a pet baby cow all living with him. You'll be able to clear up to Act 6 with a little bit of investment into your account. And you know what you get by the time you clear Act 6? You're going to be able to get Fushu. At least 1 copy, guaranteed, of Fushu. With her weapon, with dupes, as a new player. Being extremely casual, which this is a game that is a grindy game. This is not a game where you just log in 5 minutes and get out. So even playing it as a very casual player, you'll be able to get that. So if you put a little bit more investment, spend a little bit more hours into your account, you will absolutely be able to clear Act 12 by the time these 26 days are up, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll get everything.
So the endgame has basically had 20 levels added, apparently, to a bunch of the enemies, and that just gatekeeps the newer players. And so essentially, it becomes a matter of, well, I hope you're paying to progress, or you're paying to I6 units, right? To be...
I've never, in the entire time that I've been playing this game, paid to I6 a character. Ever. And I'll never, ever pay to I6 a character. I do not care if they drop a... You guys know me. I don't care if they drop a dark skin waifu with a fat ass and some big old titties in a micro bikini that literally spreads her cheeks as her ultimate. I will not pay to S6 a character in this game. I might pay for cosmetics. I will pay for cosmetics. I will never pay to S6 a character in a game that allows you to get all these characters for free. To I6 them for free. You do not ever have to do that. If you're watching this, you never have to I6 a character. If I go back, guys, if I go back to my account, I will show you. First theater character. She's Intron 3. I got her Intron 2 from clearing theater, and then I did 1 or 2 weeks of weekly missions to get another literal copy of her. That's it. Right? Second character from theater. Intron 2 that I got free from theater. Third theater character. Intron 2. All the characters that we get from theater are at the level that I've gotten them from theater, and I'm clearing all the game almost like this. I've never paid, ever, for any big power increases in the game. On launch, I bought this like stupid little bundle for some materials, and I was like, oh, I fumbled. I'll never do that again. I buy cosmetics. I make my characters look hot and shit. God damn, I will do that. But I'm not gonna pay for powering up my characters via dupes. Like, you don't have to do that, guys. It doesn't matter if you go to the shop, damn, and they drop little packs like this that gives you little interwoven thoughts. You can get this. I bought one of these. I was like, why not? Let's try it out. I bought one for $5. That's it. I haven't even used those thoughts, bro. They're just chilling. Right? You don't gotta get this. It doesn't matter if you can buy the characters. I don't even know where the hell the characters are, bro. Shit. Prisms. Yeah, bro. I don't even know where the freaking characters are, man. Right there. There you go. Even if you can do this, you don't have to do this at all. You know how long it takes you in this game? Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know how long it takes you in this game to get a character that's in the shop? So like one of these characters, you know how long it takes you to get one of these if you don't have them as a new player? Brand new player. You go out as a new player and you farm for 1 or 2 hours and you have yourself a character. Brand new. You know how long it takes you to actually get a character that's in that shop max duped? If you're spending the time playing, about 6 hours to max dupe a character from the shop. 6 hours of playing. Let's extend it a little bit because you wanted to scratch your ass, maybe get up for a sandwich, stretch your legs. You know what I mean? It'll take you 8 hours. 8 hours to max dupe a character from the shop as a new player. And I'm not talking new like you just booted up the game, you played for 15 minutes and you want to... I'm talking about maybe a couple of days of playing. A couple of days of playing, right? 8 hours is all that's going to take you to max dupe a character. You do not have to spend money, guys, whatsoever.
Able to actually unlock these guys if we're increasing the levels on every enemy by 20. You can see over here, this is not looking that particularly amazing. When one of the big complaints that I had when it came to the end game was the fact that there needed to be more. I didn't say that it needed to be harder and that the enemies need to be HP inflated, that there needed to be like more variety in the stages that you could do. You will definitely be playing the end game more, but that's just because it's going to take way longer to actually be eligible to complete it, and you'll spend a lot of time failing runs. It is what it is. Personally,
you will not be spending a lot of time failing runs. If you're someone that's smart, right? We have 26 days. I'm going to give you guys some advice. If you go in and you fail to run one time, don't stress yourself. Don't go in there and keep trying and failing and repeating it and barely beating it by the length of an ass hair. Go out, look at your build and be like, damn, my build looks kind of trash. I'm going to give y'all another example. We're going to be swapping back and forth quite a bit. I'm going to give y'all another example, right? This is what I used, right, to clear featured repertoire, because a lot of people say this is a problem. These are my two main characters. These characters are just kind of just chilling there. These are the two characters I used to be main damage dealers, right? My Psyche and I used my Rebecca. Let's say you have the same team and you're still having issues. That's when you go back, right? You go back into your characters, right? You look at your build and you're like, why the hell do I not have a wedge right there? I don't know why I'm missing a wedge, chat. Okay. Don't mind that, okay? But you go back and you look at your characters and you're like, oh shit, I have some purple wedges. Maybe I can get a couple of golds to like +6. Get me a little bit more damage. You know how long it's going to take you to get yourself a +6 wedge? It'll probably take you a couple of hours at most. A couple of gold +6 wedges. A couple of hours, honestly. So yeah, you might look at your build and be like, why is my build kind of dookie? Why is my build kind of ass? I have so much space to grow. Go and do that. We have 26 days, right? Let's say you're on stage 6. You already got your Fushu. You got her I1. You're on like stage 8. And you can't beat 9, 10, 11, 12. Bro, take your time. Go build up your character. Go build up your wedges a little bit. Maybe get yourself a couple of dupes on your character. Maybe get yourself a couple of dupes on the weapon. This is, I think... the weapon that most people be running with her. I have no dupes on it. Go get some dupes. You can go use her signature weapon. Go get some dupes on it, right? What about your Psyche? Your Psyche was the one that carried. Let's say you get your Psyche over here and you look at your wedges. Damn, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5. Shit, I'm not doing enough damage. What about if I go +6? You do have 2 +10 wedges. Okay, maybe do that. It'll take to get these 2 +10 wedges. Let's say you're a casual 3-4 days. Cool, 3, 4, 5 days of farming if you really want to be extra chill with it. And most of that you can stand still just chilling. +5 on all of these, bro. Bro, go get them to +6 or +8. You don't have to sit there sweating your balls off trying to beat content that still has almost a month left. You don't have to be doing all of that. It's really not that complex.
I couldn't get past Act 7. Enemies there are level 105 already. You need to clear up to like Act 12 to be able to get enough secret letter clues to like build these characters to the level that you want them.
That is absolutely not true. Level on the characters is not tied to the secret letters that you get. That's introns, pretty much your dupes. By the time you clear Act 6, maybe 7, someone could probably give you the exact information. It all depends on your clues and stuff. But by the time you clear about Act 7, you will be able to get yourself your Fushu, maybe even your Fushu and a dupe. But you'll be able to get your Fushu by the time you get to half of the endgame content. Half. And you'll be able to get yourself your Fushu. Guaranteed. Any dupes after that is just quality of life increasing and just the obvious typical, you know, dupes of a character. But you can get them to max level, you know, without the dupes. Nonetheless, I understand, maybe that's what he was referring to, the dupes. But plenty of people can clear with just a regular Fushu with no dupes, or even a Fushu with only 1 dupe. Matter of fact, her first dupe is really good. You don't even need her second dupe all too much. It's good, and we're always going to want to get the dupes because they're dupes, but you don't need to clear Act 12 to build your Fushu or even get her 1 dupe. Sure, someone might say I had horrible luck. I cleared all the way to Act 12 and I was only able to get Fushu with 1 dupe. Yeah, but you got Fushu. That's the main point. You don't need Act 12 to get the character, okay?
So, yeah, if somebody's was previously clearing Act 12 and now they're having trouble clearing Act 7, I'm gonna be honest, guys, that's not looking particularly great. Because I've already shown you how, with a close to max level account, right, I've already experienced gameplay in this game in the endgame. And there is a really, really rough spot to keep in mind when, in this video over here, where I'm just playing through some Do at Night Abyss's endgame, here, what enemy are they in Act 12 right now? They're getting knocked everywhere. Are these guys 105? Wait, are these guys 105? These guys are 104.
Yep.
So in Act 12, in 1.0, they were level 104. And in Act 7, they're level 105? So
I'm gonna just give y'all something. Y'all remember when that MTash video came out and he was saying, I'm beating level 60 enemies and I'm only level 20. Level doesn't mean shit. I'm gonna be straight up. I delete level 120 enemies just as fast as I delete level 80 or level 10, right? That's not that big of a deal. If we're starting to talk about maybe level 140s, 150s, 180s, then we can talk about level. But those lower levels, it's not a problem. What actually makes it feel like it's a problem is the debuffs that we have in theater this time, which we have some very questionable and shitty debuffs going on. I personally have been an advocate for not liking one of these debuffs, and I'll actually go into it right now and show you guys the debuff that I particularly don't like. I don't think this is a good way to promote harder content. I think it's rather just lazy, right? And that debuff is this one right here. Damage taken by enemy units per hit is capped at 35% of their max HP. I think that is a very crappy debuff. If I build a unit to hit really hard, I want that unit to hit really hard. I don't want to hit an enemy for 10 million and only take 35% of their HP because of this stupid debuff. So this is what's causing the problem. No, and it's not even a problem. This is what's causing people to think it's the level. The level doesn't really make a difference like that. Not in these lower stages.
Act 7 is now harder in 1.1 than Act 12 in 1.0. I wanted adjustments to the end game, but not like this. Oh, but I have the intertwined thoughts to make up for the floors I'm missing. And the new premium items save some time on farming. I guess they added those.
You have, bro, look at this. Look at the comment from the guy he's reading. I couldn't get past Act 7. Well, shit, I guess I can just buy the things because that's what the devs want me to do, right? Right? It's the new premium item. The first thought is to doom post and to talk shit. Well, they added this brand new item. By the way, by the time he cleared Act 6, he could already get Fushu, right? And her weapon. So, instead of saying, maybe I'm going to go get good. Maybe I'm going to go build my team a little bit more within the next 1 week. Out of the next 26 days. Out of the next 26 days, I'm going to take 1 week, 7 days. 7 days to build up my account so I can beat theater. Nah, the devs are making it predatory by putting these things that you can buy in the shop. The same devs who we were asking for ways for us to give them money because there was no way for people to spend in this game. There was barely any cosmetics, barely any valuable packs in the shop. And now they added a little bit of things to players so they can spend money. Nah, they're making it so I have to get it. It doesn't matter that I have 26 days left to clear this to get all my goodies. Nah, bro, they're predatory. Bro, like, what are we talking about? And once again, I'm not even going at Saint. At this point, so far, Saint is reading a goddamn Reddit post, dog. People probably sent it to him. They gaslit him into, yo, this is how it is, bro. Make this video. Make the video. And he's reading a post that has 354 upvotes. So it's looking pretty legit from what he's probably thinking, right? So far, my gripes are not with him, but what he's reading as a post. And you guys know that I've already reviewed this post on my other video.
Honestly, HP inflation for the endgame coming as early as 1.1 has to be some sort of record. I could farm for the new wedges, but at this point, all the wind has been taken from my sails.
I just want to point this out. There's a little bit more investment. A little bit more investment, chat. This right here, this is the exact Rebecca that I was using. I don't know who kidnapped my wedge. One of you guys in the chat stole my goddamn wedge. But this is the exact same build that I've been using on my Rebecca for the last 3-4 weeks. Easily. I don't know. I don't even know what wedge was there, bro. That's how... This is the exact same build I've been using on my Rebecca. This is the exact same Psyche build I've been using on her. The only thing that improved in the past month and a half since the launch of the game was me getting Wings Inspo. That is just a general mod or wedge for a lot of people that gives me sanity and skill efficiency, allows me to play her more smoothly, and dual, which allows me to do a little bit more damage. Everything else is +5. There are some other improvements that I've done to this character in general, but I haven't gone crazy with the improvements to my account. In a month and a half that I've been playing the game, it's not like I've been out here just going crazy with the improvements. And I'm still able to clear up to Act 12 with characters that I haven't improved heavily in weeks, bro. In actual weeks. So if I would have decided to stick to improving, you know, Rebecca and improving Psyche, I would have blown through theater literally half asleep. Like, literally half asleep, chat.
NA, unfortunately, I think sets some sort of standard of, okay, we're going to introduce new wedges that I guess players are to be incentivized to grind for, and I guess you'll have to grind for them because we're going to ramp the difficulty up in the end game. And so I get...
Okay, the new wedges they introduced, I just showed you my build. I don't use them. I haven't even farmed for them yet, and I cleared everything without them. And I didn't struggle. It's in my VOD. I did everything pretty much in one go. I think I had to reset one stage because I wasn't paying attention. That's it. Everything was in one go, barely paying attention. Talking to the chat, making jokes, talking crap. Didn't need the new wedges whatsoever. At all.
The idea behind, like, creating, like, the gear treadmill and stuff, like, the gear treadmill and stuff, right, to be able to get this going, but I don't think in a way where it's making the players feel like they're defeated, and it's also basically making them, like, reverse their progress, because that's what happens on the treadmill when you rapidly increase the speed, but then the player can't run any faster. We can't run any faster because we've been playing on 1.0 this entire time. And so to have Act 12 turn into the new Act 7, and then the enemies go from over here, right? Like they used to have 104, level 104 at Act 12, now they're level 124. I'm gonna be real, man. This is a little bit rough. And I don't think players want to play so much to the point where they're I6ing the units that they want to bring into the end game, because that's a lot of time to commit to the game.
I don't think players want to play so much to I6 their characters because that's a lot of time to invest in the game. I'm going to just say two things. One, you don't need to I6 your characters, right? You don't, to clear content. I showed you my Psyche at I3, right? My Rebecca is I6, but that's just because she got big titties. But my Psyche is I3. Plenty of other people clear without having max duped on their units. Plenty of other people have cleared other theaters without having max dupes on their units. People cleared the last theater, the Umbra one with Fantasio, with like no dupes or 1 or 2 dupes at most, right? And the second point is, if you're playing a game and you enjoying it, and you have the opportunity to farm your characters, I don't think it's a negative to want to +6 your characters. I don't think you're a no-lifer if you +6 your characters. It literally takes you one game day to +6 a character. If to you, someone that takes 1 day to play video games, 1 day, 6 hours, and someone in the chat was calling me out. Matter of fact, chat, I need you to start spamming. How many hours does it take to factually get a +6 character, an I6 character from the shop? Like farming the letters and getting the character. If you're a player like that's playing DNA, how long does it take you? Let me know in the chat right now. So if I'm gonna say 6 hours, I'm even gonna say 8 hours. The chat can go ahead and tell you real time from people that are all playing this game, right? I need the chat to actually let y'all know, but I'm gonna say 6 to 8 hours, right? If you call someone or think that someone that plays this game for, 6 hours, or any game for 6 hours a day, or you split that between 2 or 3 days and you have 2-3 hour game sessions between a couple of days, is a no-lifer, needs to touch some grass. I don't know at what point in gaming we went so far off the path where we now criticize gamers for just gaming a couple of hours a day. Not saying that he's doing that. I'm just saying the post that he's reviewing is making it seem like it's bad, whereas I don't think it's bad. I got niffled in 5 hours, 2 days, 5 to 6 hours, 4 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. That's literally how long it takes to I6 a character. So it's not like it's too much.
And when the end game is constantly resetting when it comes to its elements, brother, if you need I6 units to be able to clear with the ramp up in difficulty and they're switching elements every...
You don't need I6 units, and Anemo has been in theater for 3 theaters. So you could use Psyche, Theater 1, Theater 2, and, Theater 3. So it's not like you had to swap all too much. Now, the other elements, okay, we had Umbro, we had Lumino, and we had Pyro. So we had other ways, right, to go ahead and do things if we wanted to. But it's not like, 1, we need dupes, and 2, we haven't had the option of using the same exact element this whole time.
Reset. That's a lot of time just to be able to, like, clear the end game. That's a lot of time. Because if you, to do Act 12 right now, level 124, I do think you will actually need multiple introns. And then get ready to farm another set of introns for the next on-banner favored unit. You can see over here.
So basically, you're going to have to spend a couple of hours for a few days playing a game that you're enjoying just to get a max duped character. Something that not only is usually impossible for 99% of the player base in a gacha game, but also takes a lot of time if you're like free to play and stuff like that to actually get multiple dupes of a unit, right? So I don't think it's that far-fetched to be like, yo, let's say the next theater is Lumino. Not only do we have the current time to farm your Lumino dupes, considering that it takes you a few hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, but you have the entirety of the next theater reset to get your dupes on your, let's say, Lady Nipple, right? Your Lumino character to clear that. A few hours a day. That's all. A few hours gaming. Bro, I be hopping into Fortnite, into Black Ops, into any game like that, and I play like 4 or 5 matches, look at the watch, and it's been like 2 hours. It's been like 2 hours. But somehow playing this game for 2 hours a day, if you want to dupe up your characters, it's like, yo, you got no life, bro. You gotta go touch some grass, eat some ass. You gotta do something because you got no life. You know what I mean? That's why these Reddit people really are out of touch, and they're trying to doom post on things that really make no sense. They're so gotcha coded that they don't understand. Nah, bro, 2 hours? You know how many gotcha games I can log in and do my dailies for in those 2 hours? At least 47. I can log in into 47 gotcha games and do my dailies and do all my stamina in 47 gotcha games in those 2 hours. How could you play 2 hours of a video game? Of one video game? What are you talking about?
Combine these. You hit in nerfs over here to farming areas. Then you have the adjustments to the end game. If it was balanced like it was in the 1.0 state, where it's relatively easy to be able to clear, switching the elements isn't that bad. But
in 1.0, it wasn't easy to clear theater. It was a snooze fest. You can grab literally almost any character. You can grab the worst character in the game. You can grab Randy, garbage truck juice Randy, dumpster Randy, and clear Act 12 with Randy while you were half asleep scratching your butt. It was a snooze fest, bro. It was so easy that players were saying this is not endgame. I don't even need to build my characters for this. That's not easy. That's just another AFK stage because of how easy it actually was.
if you need to be able to clear level 124 enemies and you're switching the elements, that's a lot of grinding. That's a lot of work. And one thing in this game that a lot of players took for granted when it released was the fact that time is apparently free. Guys, time is free for some people. If you're somebody that does literally nothing with your life, you have no responsibilities, nobody needs you, your time is worth nothing, and you've got a lot to spend it on the game to be able to I6 every unit for every single immersive theater reset. Not everyone else has that time. Not everyone else has that little, is that aimless in life. But the...
Oh, man. See, now I see why people wanted me to react. I feel that, look, I feel like if you're going to react to a Reddit post, and I'm not telling him how to react, he's a much bigger creator, way more successful than me. Go ahead and talk about what they said in the actual post. But I personally don't know if Saint has I6 the character, so he knows from personal experience how long it actually takes, right? I also think that calling players that play these games for a few hours a day, like I said, it takes a few hours to I6 characters, calling them aimless in life and they got nothing better to do with their life or with their time is actually the right way to go about things. I think that's, you're attacking people without actually knowing how long it takes, bro. Every time a new WOOOO update drops, let's say you do the story, you do the new events and new game mode, let's say you're in the patch for 6 hours, right? In those 6 hours, you could have I6 the character. You could have I6 the weapon. You could have done a couple of builds for units, right? Not only that, if we're talking from streamer to streamer, we usually stream for about 4 or 5 hours, right, Saint? Homie talk, streamer talk. In those 4 or 5 hours, you could have duped up a character, right? And then an average player, a casual player, let's say we go by what the chat is saying, right? And it does take 5 hours, 6 hours to I6 a character, right? And let's say you play 1 hour a day. If now we're going to go down and say 1 hour a day is too much gaming, I don't even know how to answer back to that. But let's say 1 hour a day of gaming. That means it would take you 5 to 6 days to max dupe a character. And if we want to say, well, you're going to need to max dupe a bunch of characters for endgame, I just want to point this out. Ever since the game launched, I put a lot of time into this game, right? Whether it's recording videos, just playing the game, enjoying the game, whatever it might be. I put 727 hours into this game. I know. No life, even though I got a life. No life, yada, 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 right? And within that time, I've max duped Lady Niffle, I've max duped Rebecca, and I've max duped Lynn. I could literally scroll through all my characters that I used to beat this game. Every single bit of content in the game. Every single bit of content in the game. And I don't have them max duped. Most of my characters don't even have dupes. Most of my characters aren't even unlocked. I'm still missing 2. I'm still missing 2 characters. I have 3 max duped characters. And matter of fact, I just want to say, only Lynn as a pyro character was technically boosted as a featured character for theater. You could say that Lady Niffle, because I did clear with Lady Niffle, because part of her kit deals umbro damage. But that's just because I like her, because she got big old bitties, right? And they jiggle when you shoot her bow, right? I built her before we even knew we were going to get an umbro theater. So you don't need max duped on all your characters. Weapons, we can go to weapons. I have Wayne Wraith max duped. I want you to see my weapons. I want y'all to see my weapons. And I know some of you hard grinders are cringing. I have 2 weapons here that are max duped. 2 weapons max duped right here. From my ranged weapons, 1, 2. What a casual. What have you been doing for 700 hours? Just chilling. Playing the game, you know? Like this. What's up, guys? Yo, you want to grind some stages, bro? I'm just chilling. What y'all doing today? Yeah, I'm down to farm some clues. Some Luno Memento. That's me. If someone like this has been able to do this, what are we talking about? You need all this hard, sweaty investment. Not only that, I have only 1 character in my entire account that I've actually got Demon Wedges built for. 1. In my entire account, only 1 character has their Demon Wedges maxed out. 1 unit out of my entire account that I've only been able to use technically in 1 theater, because I didn't have her built for the first theater, so it was in the Umbro one, right? She's the only unit. All my other units, like I said, if we go back, right? If we look at my other units, +5 on most wedges. Let's say the other unit that I have that is all purples. If we go back to Rhythm, all purples, except Winks and Spoke, because that's just on everybody, or on a lot of units. Her, Rebecca, purples, and somehow missing a wedge. So, like, you know, she's the same because she's using the same wedges as Lady Niffle, right? When we look at all of this, bro, like, what are we really talking about here? Like, where is the argument coming from? And this is not talking from someone that's window shopping. This is not coming from someone that's looking at Reddit posts. This is coming from someone that has 700 hours in the game, that has beat all the content, that can now beat all the content pretty much half asleep. And I'm telling you, this is a very minimal investment account for, like, someone with my hours. People with my hours have max duped every unit, max duped every weapon. I'm just chilling, and I can clear everything. You don't need those levels of investment. You don't need to not have a life or a purpose in life to actually clear content whatsoever. You can play this casually. You guys got to understand, I have 700 hours in the game. A lot of those hours, I'm recording footage, I'm recording videos so I can put out on my channel. So someone that doesn't do all of that could have my level of progression in easily less than half my time.
Mindset of this community has been,
Everything in this game is free. You can grind everything.
Yeah.
So if you can grind everything, it doesn't matter what you spend your time on. You can just get everybody
Why does he do that voice? It's kind of extra.
I6 with enough time.
and that's one of the reasons for why I actually stopped making content for this game. Because I made this video over here
Damn, that looked crazy down there. Why he looking at me in my soul in this thumbnail? Jesus.
a month ago, announcing to players, Lizbel is a beginner trap. You want to know one of the
Alright, bro,
reasons
click
why
the
I said
video or
she's a
something, because that thumbnail.
beginner trap? You can
little-
just see it on the
going
thumbnail.
crazy.
When the game launched, the immersive theater,
back
the
to
end
it.
game, required pyro or animo units.
Oh boy, this is a video that when the game came out, you guys really wanted me to react to this video as well, because wow, y'all wanted me to react to like almost every single Saint Tonta's video that he's dropped on DNA. And there was some very interesting takes in this video, and I actually have it prepped. I have kind of gone up to, I believe, a little bit up to this part. I didn't react to it, I just kind of skimmed through while I was waiting for my vet appointment. so they can check my dog today. Kind of skimmed through it, and this part right here, I remember why people were so upset, and I do have some clips that we're going to take a look at. But let's see what he has to say.
Lisbel is like a Spectro one or a Lumino one, right? She's a Lumino one. And so, when in the end game, in this end game, if you're not using the favored elements, you deal like 75% less damage. You deal 400% more if you're on the right element. You deal 75% less if you don't.
Actually, you deal 50% less damage. 50% less damage. I know it's just numbers, but not 75% less damage. 75% is crazy. 50 is already ass, but 75% is crazy. But it's actually 50. I'm gonna have to hit you with the actually is 50, not 75. I just want to clarify that for anybody that didn't know.
Have the right one. So if you don't bring in the right element, it's not clearable. It's literally not clearable. I said
people have cleared all of these stages since 1.0 up to 1.1 with off element characters constantly. Lady Niffle shit on the 1.0 theater. She really shit on the second part of the 1.0 update. You could probably do work with her here if you have her well built, of course. And like I said, 1.0, people was clearing it with like almost any character, bro. Like they was clearing it with Randy in 1.0, out of all people. Randy. He sits on a chair.
Lisbel was a beginner trap a month ago. Really, it's 2 months ago at this point, because Lumino was not favored, because she doesn't do enough damage to clear. You want to know what the reception was? This retarded community of either unemployed adults or actual literal school children
I just want to know something. I think, and this is just my personal opinion, I think Saint Tontus is very smart because he knows exactly what to do to rile up communities. He knows that when he says things like this unemployed community, and he attacks the people, it's going to generate interaction. It's going to generate people wanting to talk. And I think that's smart, right? That's what you got to do as a content creator. Make you feel something, whether it's happiness, rage, laughter, whatever, right? But why do we got to go that route, right? Like, why do we got to go that route? I'm going to start going that route. I've been kind of applying that a little bit, ticking off certain people that are just being dumb. People are being dumb. You got to call them out. But let's see what he has to say.
Proceeded to tell me, oh, you just rage baiting. Oh, Bo is basically telling us not to build Cartithia because this TOA is error resistant. Lisbel's the GOAT. What's wrong with this guy? You see, there are just so many comments in here, right? And then the video got mass disliked as well by the community. And you want to know what's a fact about Lisbel?
It's a fact that when the game came out, or it's actually a fact even to this day, that if you're playing this game and you're a brand new player, you can actually get Lisbel. I don't even remember where to look at. You can get Lisbel for free. I don't even remember where you look at, guys, but you get Lisbel for free. See here? By doing Mystic Mace. That's a fact. So when we got Lisbel, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got Lisbel from here. I built her. She was the second character I built in my account. I built Rebecca because she had big old titties and because she was great for farming. But I built Lisbel second because she hits like a freaking truck. I kid you not. With a mid-built Lisbel, right? I didn't have gold wedges. I had all purple wedges, all of them. I was able to clear Classic because I used Rebecca and I used Lisbel at first. Eventually, I built up Lynn for my full cleared of Immortal repertoire. But I cleared Classic repertoire, I cleared Feature repertoire, and I cleared several floors of Immortal repertoire with Lisbel. Until I think maybe Act 4, 5, or 6, where my Lisbel with such low investment stopped clearing super effectively. And at that point, I was like, I'm just going to build Lynn because she was Pyro and Pyro was boosted. And I wanted to build a character for a video on my channel. So I built Lynn and then I just breezed through everything. With that said, people did clear all the way to Act 12 with Lisbel. If they put a little bit more investment, I just didn't have the time, right? So with the free character that we were able to get from Mystic Mace, right? I believe we got 2 dupes. I've never farmed Lisbel, so what's Lisbel in here? Where the fuck Where's she at? I got Intron 2 Lisbel from Mystic Maze. I was able to clear all of Immortal Theater all the way up to like 4 or 5 or something like that without ever really sweating my build. So I don't think there was a big problem with building Lisbel. It took me like a day because you grind the maze. You already get your Lisbel from there. You get the shards. Boom, she's done, right? And then it took me like a few hours to grind the Lumino Wedges. And I popped it on her and she was clearing stuff. No problem. It didn't take me a week. It didn't take me 3 days, 2 days. It didn't take me 20 hours, 8 hours. It took me a couple of hours to get my Lisbel up and running to where she can carry me up to where I needed to go.
This was the second reset of the game. It went from Pyro to Animo to Umbro. And you want to know what it is now? Animo and Hydro. So it will have been literally 3+ resets. And, sorry, this Lisbel unit is still not usable in the endgame. And you want to know what my advice in this video was? Don't build a character or heavily invest in them unless they're going to be usable in the endgame. Because otherwise, you're going to be spending all these resources into all this building going into a unit that you can't even take into the hardest content. And
I want to be real because I remember that you guys told me to react to this video back in the day, and we got some clips to watch regarding this topic. This video didn't just get disliked, right, chat? Because he said that Lisbel is a beginner trap. That was part of it. A lot of people had built Lisbel. A lot of people had cleared the content. So they were like, I've cleared the content. How are you going to tell me that she's a trap and that she's bad when I've actually cleared the content? So they were like, this has to be wrong because you haven't tested. You haven't gone for yourself to see if it truly is just useless to have this character that we can build within a day to actually have it build. The main reason that this here video got disliked was because the video is a presentation on don't make a mistake. Don't do something wrong that can ruin or mess up or slow the progress in your account. And in this same video, you said this. I have these 2 clips I want you guys to look at. And he said this, and this is another reason why people were upset. It's a video about, right, don't make mistakes, don't do the wrong things for your account, and you say this.
And the thing is, you'll have people that are telling you to do terrible things for your progression, like build Lisbel, a Lumino DPS, when the shield elements are Anemo and Pyro. The real correct decision to be making is to invest in Anemo DPS characters and then Pyro DPS characters. Because that is the restriction that you have in these first 3 acts over here. It's the same on both sides. That's actually why I built a Yale and Oliver to be...
Okay, so, absolutely true. If you want to have an easier time, absolutely build the characters that are, buffed on the element. That's facts. He didn't say nothing wrong right there. But here's where people got upset. He said he built Yale and Oliver. A weekly character, right? A character that you can only get by using your weekly runs on this unit, right? We have Lynn that you don't need to use your weekly units, your weekly runs on. At the point that this video was made, there were so many better investments for your weeklies than Yale and Oliver. It's so much so, ladies and gentlemen, regarding Yale and Oliver, that I am 700 hours into the game and I haven't even built Yale and Oliver. Because he's so unneeded, so unnecessary, that you don't have to build this character at all. So when you told people, yo, you're making a mistake for using Lisbel, you guys are doing this wrong, and then your advice was to build a character like Yale and Oliver, when you could have used your weeklies for like a Rhythm, which was and is one of the best farming characters, or an Embla and Florence, the best in slot weapon for Lady Niffle, people were like, okay, you're saying people are getting told bad advice regarding a character you can build in a couple of hours, but use your weekly runs on a character that you don't need because you have the much better version which is Lynn that you don't need to use your weekly runs on, right? And it goes deeper, right? We go into this video right here, and he says this.
You have a choice of DPS characters that you can use. I personally went with Yale and Oliver for one specific reason. You can see from the skills highlighted over here, skill damage and skill range, he's a character that benefits a lot from skill damage. And, frankly enough, you get a free skill damage weapon just from playing the game. You get Wayne Wraith as like a quest reward, and that thing buffs skill damage. He is one of the easiest characters to get up and running. You just get your copies of him from the Nocturnal Echo.
You know who also uses the same exact weapon? You know who uses that same exact weapon, chat? Lynn. Lynn uses that same exact weapon. I'm just saying.
Commission, you go to the Crystallo file, and you can just grind him. You can already see I've got about 21 completions on his secret letter. That's what it took to unlock him. And, well, I didn't need to spend any...
Okay, so, now we're seeing why people were upset. You were saying that they made a mistake by building Lisbel despite a lot of the player base, including me, having used Lisbel to clear insane amounts of content, right? And it took us like a day, and we get it for free, and we get her instantly by clearing Maze. And then you proceeded to say, in the same video, you said people were given bad advice, to give bad advice by saying to farm the weekly on a character that literally nobody uses like that. You might find a 0.01% of the community that might use this dude, and you don't need him. I would argue to say, easily, that it is a much worse, in the time this video was uploaded, a much worse advice to use your weekly to build Yale and Oliver than it is to build up Lisbel. I would say it's a much worse advice to give than building Lisbel than using your weeklies on here. He's used 4 weekly runs to get Yale and Oliver, where you could have used those to get a lot of the weapons and some other character that could have been a lot better. That's just my take regarding this particular thing, and that's why this video in particular got doom posted to hell and back, because of things like that, right? Because of things like that.
Hardest content. And I guess when the content goes up to level 124 at the max level, you kind of really want that 400% damage bonus. 400% for using the favored element. You kind of want that to be able to clear. But instead, I had all these retarded children telling me,
But everything's free! But Saint, everything's free! I can brute force everything! Look! Guys! She does more damage! This is a dumb take! You are approaching the game like it's a gacha! It is not! This is a collection game!
you're right. You should definitely collect the character that you can't even play first. Yeah, when there are limited time rewards, you should go collect the character that doesn't help you get any of them first.
I just want to point out once again, Mystic Maze, if we go back to Mystic Maze, you want to do Mystic Maze. Oh, it's right here. Oh, no, it's not there. You want to do Mystic Maze. Mystic Maze gives you all of these rewards for clearing the game mode. You get all of these very valuable things like this and these valuable threads of time by simply clearing the game mode, right? I also want to point out, you can buy a lot of these things from Mystic Maze that are pretty good. You can buy some consonant wedges as well. But this is just some of the things you can buy from here. One-time purchases, weekly resets. So you would normally just naturally do Mystic Maze. If you're naturally going to do Mystic Maze, right here, there we go. Look, you get literally Lisbel letters and you get Lisbel thoughts. So by the time you clear level 50, which you can do very, very, very easily within your first day of playing this game, maybe the first 2 or 3 days of playing this game, not only do you have a full Lisbel, so like full, you don't have to farm it, you just get her instantly. You also have all these letters for your Lisbel right here. Boom. That's 22 letters that can give you a dupe, plus all these other currencies that you can use in the shop. So it's not like you really got to do too much and go out of your way to get Lisbel. You don't really got to go and farm clues for 3 days. You just kind of do this that you're already going to do to get resources, and you get your Lisbel. And then you take 2 hours to build up her levels, her skills to like level 6, and you're good to go. You're able to clear the first, second, and a few stages of the Immortal at the time of that video being out.
And max her out. 100% the character that does nothing for you. Yes, max her out first. Imagine that basic meta advice like this gets mass downvoted. Why would I want to make content for a community this retarded? I basically just said 2 + 2 = 4 and got a 50% dislike ratio. I couldn't deal with it. I could not. So this is a huge reason for why this video over here is one of the biggest reasons for why I stopped making content on the game. Because
Are you sure it had nothing to do with the viewership? I'm just saying that views is kind of low for his viewerships, because he gets some really good viewers. Like, he gets a lot of views, so maybe it was viewership that wasn't doing too good. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know how his other DNA videos came out or his DNA streams.
I liked it. I saw the potential. But unfortunately, seeing how the devs are almost like reverse engineering their systems to like make them worse and not addressing the real issues, right? And then I get to look back and see how stupid the community actually was when all I'm trying to do.
In DNA, you can infinitely grind, but you pay with your time. Spending the time to level Lisbel and have her unusable in the serious endgame content is a waste that many players will want to avoid, especially those who might have jobs, kids, or other responsibilities. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, if you have jobs, kids, and other responsibilities, you should just play the games, whichever game it is, whether it's this, Call of Duty, whether you're playing YOOOO, whether you're playing whatever, just play it at your own time. You don't need to hurry. It ain't a race. You don't need to, beat everything day one. Take your time. Beat as much as you can in the time you have to play and enjoy the process of gaming. You're not going to be stopped from progressing in this game if you only got a couple of hours a day to play. If you only got an hour a day to play. If you play this game for an hour a day, you can beat all the content within the time that the game is out. Within a new theater, you can be a new player right now, dedicate a few hours, the first week, usual excitement for a game. You play your typical 3-4 hours a day the first few days, and then go back to 1 hour a day. You'll be able to clear most content, no problem.
Is help them navigate the challenges in the game. I'm going to be honest, brother. I wanted this game to succeed, but do you want to know what I unfortunately feel right now? Part of me is like breathing a sigh of relief that 1.1 wasn't like a WOOOO 2.0, because now that means I don't have to interact with this community anymore. Genuinely.
Damn.
Part of me is literally breathing a sigh of relief.
He's relieved that the game didn't do good as WOOOO 2.0, because now he doesn't have to. I'm gonna be honest, even if it had been as big as 2.0, you still don't have to interact with the game if you don't like it. I play this game because I like it. I barely get views, and I just play the game because I enjoy it, regardless of if it had blown up or not. 3.0, Boo was blowing up. I'm sure it's going to be big, and I haven't been uploading content, and I've made a lot of WOOOO. I have a ton of S6, R5 characters in WOOOO, and if I'm not vibing with the game, I'm not making content on it. But saying you're relieved that it's not popping off like WOOOO because you don't have to make content sounds kind of salty, bro. Like, you don't got to hate on it that much, guys.
I don't have to interact with this community anymore because I can't deal with people this fucking dumb, to the point where basic, obvious, meta advice just gets mass brigaded. It's just simple and logical. Nobody can dispute this. Oh, this post got... Oh, I guess there's a little bit of drama surrounding the space right now. Apparently there was like a giant post over here calling out toxic positivity in the community, and it got deleted from the main subreddit. Oh. I can see why they're already doing it, especially considering that there is a lot of negative PR. This post isn't deleted though, so I imagine that the other one was a little bit more doom posty. If this one got deleted too, alarm bells would be going off. Maybe this one was just super doom posty because this is very negative, right? I think it's fair to say this is a very negative post.
Not only is it very negative, it comes off as doom posty, bro. Saying that you can't beat that Act 7 the first day, a 26-day update drops, 27-day update drops, and you can't beat it on the first day, and it's because the devs implemented a way to purchase the dupes of the characters, is you basically saying they're predatory. They implemented predatory ways when you still have 27 days to beat it. So yeah, this is doom posting. You're making things seem like they're not. for this post. I'm talking about the post.
Honestly hope a large amount of players end up leaving so that the devs understand that these player-unfriendly changes are not good for their current game state. Doubling down on aspects people didn't like in the first place is not the way to go. You can see this one's also super fucking negative too. I'm surprised that this one's still up and this one isn't. Maybe there was something wild said in here. Who knows? Anyways, doesn't really matter to me at the end of the day. I've already given my take. I've already given my reasons. And I said, I'm waiting for DNA 1.1 to see whether or not it's time to come back to the game. And unfortunately, from what I'm hearing, it literally sounds like a lot of the game has just gotten worse. And unfortunately, it's also the things that I critiqued. Like systems that I critiqued. And so instead of those systems becoming better, it does actually sound like they've become worse. We'll stay posted to see how this situation develops. But yeah, DNA 1.1, it is looking a little bit rough. Let me know what you all thought, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much the video. I gotta say, look, I gotta say this. Personally, I feel that you don't have to. At the end of the day, you could do whatever you want. At least give, and this is not a message to Saint, this is just a message to any content creator out there doing things like this. If you're gonna make a critique on a game and you have an audience that's listening to you and you genuinely don't have negative intentions, and because I'm not saying he does, I'm just saying you don't. If you genuinely don't have negative intentions and you're just trying to, you know, inform or put out some information or some news regarding something, play the game. Play the subject or interact with the subject that you're covering yourself. Get your own opinions. Get your own interactions. Your own feel for what it is that you're covering. Don't base it off Reddit posts without actually testing the game. Once again, shout out to Gacha Smack. He did exactly that yesterday on his stream. And see for yourself what it is that people are saying. Did they really nerf it to make it impossible? Is it harder? Absolutely. There's been times in WOOOO, right, where they added 2 floors. Didn't the community implode when they add 2 new floors to immersive theater to the end game, to the tower mode in WOOOO? Didn't the community implode? Oh, they made it so much harder. This game sucks. This game is trash. The devs want us to pull the latest characters. Wasn't that such a big problem? And what did we come out and say? You just gotta build better. I believe Saint was one of those people that says, y'all gotta build. Look at me clearing with these characters, despite the fact that a vast number of the community was saying that it was really hard. I made videos where people were literally saying it was impossible to clear unless you had the newest units with dupes and all that. That it was impossible for free-to-plays to clear. It was so much so that I grabbed a viewer's account that hadn't played for months. Played their account for a week, improved their account, and then proceeded to beat everything on stream. So, I'm just saying. I think that in a situation like this, we got to be a little bit more self-conscious towards our own voice and how we talk to the community when we're talking about all these other games and all these other things. But that's just going to be it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. There you go. All right. Let's go with bada beam, bada boom. D, ain't no way you tune into the stream and the first thing you say was that. That's crazy. That's insane. Ain't no way. Let me ask you a question, D. Have you watched any of my latest videos? I'm gonna be real. Have you watched any of my latest videos? I know the answer is no, but have you watched any of my latest videos? Okay, you haven't watched. So, did you watch this whole reaction to this video? Anonymous was popping. Was popping, bro. All right, let me move my camera. Let me move. Why is my camera not moving, bro? What the fuck? Oh, I unlocked the wrong one. Okay. So you would understand why if you walk into the stream and the first comment that you say, right? I know you don't like white knighting or defending, right? But when we're reacting to that video without knowing the general situation going on with not just the video, but for example, the post being reacted to in the video, right? And the first thing you say comes off as like you're advocating for someone else that doesn't have malicious intentions. It comes off like that, you know what I mean? And let's be real. I always give props where props are due. And I always say people are smart if they're smart. Saint Tontus is smart. You know why he's smart, D? Because he knows how to use malicious intent when he drops videos. He knows how to rage bait people. He knows how to use emotions, whether they're good or bad emotions, to generate interactions with his videos. That's why I think he's a good content creator. So saying that a person doesn't use malicious intent in videos is taking away an actual quality from that person. And we know that malicious intent is most definitely used by CCs to get interaction in videos, right? If you watch a video from a content creator and you don't feel shit, you don't feel like it's funny, it's informative, it's anything, that is a shit content creator. If you watch a video from a content creator and they piss you off, they make you happy, they make you smile, that's a good content creator. That's why you watch them, regardless if you're hate watching or if you love watching, right? So that's why I personally think that Homeboy is smart, because of things like that. You know what I mean? I got asked a bunch of questions in the chat, but I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what y'all asked, bro. Do I have two different ones? Like, what the fuck? It's like heels in wrestling. Exactly. That's true. Proceeded to say that he's probably watched Saint at some point, because Saint is very open about that. If he sees an opportunity to make money, he will grab it. Bro, people might want to say that, oh, he's disliking Saint because he's reacting to his video and he has an opposite reaction. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've even had beef with Saint in the past. I mean, I didn't have big beef, but him and I had beef at one point, right? And that doesn't mean that I'm gonna take away from what dude does. The dude is smart. He plays the game of YouTube well. He's good at it. I'm not gonna hate on Flow. I'm not gonna hate on that shit. I'll be dumb to hate on that. You might not like the way a person does things, but you cannot hate on the grind or the flow of how they do their shit to get the results they want. You know what I mean?
Rest here.
That's just facts.
No need to strain yourself.
I feel that if you do that, low-key, you're just hating, bro. It's all about business. Not gonna hate on Flo. Guy named Flo tunes in, says thanks. I like that. You know what I mean? But YOOOO did better. Only, you know what also did better? Your mama last night. She ain't used teeth or anything.
I can't stop here.
I'm so baffled. So was your mom. She couldn't believe it when it hit her forehead. Bop.
Whoa! Tons of enemies suddenly rushed out.
I don't know how Saint can stand on that. I said the same thing to your mom only. I was like, I don't know how you can stand on that. She was like, hey, years of practice. Bro, so on a different subject, the boys and I got ranked in 2 of the current raids on Werewolves Meet this week. Got the profile badges and everything, open mail, and had the rewards, and was like, oh, cool. You got ranked 2? Oh, you're on some sweaty-ass clan, huh? Isn't CC about creating quality content? I'd argue nothing about Saint's content is quality. Being a CC is about making money. Some, it could be about creating quality content. Some could be about creating, you know, enjoyable content. Yo, Blaze, what's good, bro? Merry Christmas. Yo, it's Christmas where you live at, right? Blazion? Not everybody creates content for the same reason. But what you gotta understand is that the final goal of being a content creator, it still is making money. Get any content creator, no matter how wholesome they are for the most part, and tell them, would you be a content creator if you made no money? Would you put your hours into making videos, editing, streaming, all of that, if you made it $0? 95% of them will say no. So it's about money. And from there, you can look at everything else. Making quality content, making wholesome content, anything, you know? Informative content, educational content, you know? What's my build for Psyche in Act 12 Theater? You can check my theater video that I dropped on the channel. It's like my second to last video. Yeah, man, got myself a From Zero Linkin Park album, clothes, and chocolates. Oh, man, you living good right now, Blaze. You ready for that 3.0 dropping today? No, ranked in 2 of the raids, the 5-man. Oh, you got ranked in 2 of the raids. I thought you got like worldwide rank 2 type shit. I was surprised. Yeah, I already uploaded the video showing both builds. Isn't it the 24th? In some countries, Christmas is today, brother. There are different countries, my boy. We're ranked in global server as 34 in the 10-man. Damn. Damn, y'all either... And you... See, here's the thing. You either actually have a really sweaty-ass team, even though you said you weren't trying, and y'all were actually trying, or the game doesn't have a lot of people actually trying hard. Because 34? I was doing those numbers when I was doing the Destiny Rising raids, bro. The hell's that noise? That's what a sweat says. Yeah, that's what a sweaty ass player says. They be in there, yo, go left, go left. Yo, we gotta dodge, we gotta dodge. Yo, heal, heal. Where's the buff? Where's the buff? Come on, yo, we're down 15%. We gotta get him. We got 5 seconds left. Come on now. And then they beat the mode, and you're like, damn, bro, you were sweating. Nah, bro, we was barely trying. I wasn't even sweating like that. I wasn't even looking at the goddamn game, bro. Like, shit. I was scratching my back while I was actually out here clearing it. You know what I mean? I don't even have my character build like that, bro. That's how sweats be, bro. I'm gonna stay awake. You're gonna stream or Discord call? I don't know if I'm gonna stream, because I got a family meeting today, bro. I actually gotta get off stream in like an hour. I got a family meeting, so I won't be able to, like, go live before. Which is what, like, right now with these numbers, I can switch to YOOOO and keep, like, 50, 60 viewers, but meeting up with the family and shit. Yo, by the way, chat, drop a like on the stream first. I would appreciate that if you did. And the second, considering that we have a lot of hate in the community and we got a lot of shit going on, Check out my channel. Check out my latest videos, man. We're actually cooking in there. I just dropped the link to my latest video. Check that video out. Drop some love by it. Are you going to be streaming, Blaze? I'll stop by. I'll stop by a few people stream. See what they doing. I didn't say no 3.0 stream, bro. I said maybe. I might launch DNA, play for like an hour on stream, and then go live. Nah, bro, my setup is trash. Yo, for real. Are we doing chase? We'll do chase tonight, Randy. Y'all definitely was sweating in there. Don't be out here saying y'all weren't sweating. You need some light source? What do you mean some light source? Bro, I don't even be using light in my shit. If I turn my light on, I'd be looking like that. I'd be looking extra albino. So what we on? If you're good at the game? No, we're saying if you're a sweat, you're a sweat. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying. It ain't really that complex, you know what I mean? That's how people be, bro. You're a casual, an average gamer, or a sweat. You ain't gonna sit here and say you're a casual where wins meat player, right? You ain't gonna say you're a mid-tier player in terms of how much you play. You know? Where your account and your clanmates are. So if you're not a mid-tier player or a casual, what are you? How you fending off the DNA 1 Doom post? I'm taking a dump on their chest and rubbing it slowly. That's how I'm fending it off, my boy. You know, the good old fun way to do it, man. Put a little sprinkle on top. With no gloves, exactly, bro. With no gloves on top of that. Yo, who the fuck just knocked me off? I have to be racist.
Such a pity it ended so quickly. Take me on the next mission. You'll win and I'll stay occupied.
Because I'm going to be real with you, Blaze. I've dropped several videos regarding the hate. They've actually done good. I'm not going to be out here saying like, yo, best game of all time. But 95% of the hate that the game is getting, Blaze, seems like it's, I don't know, bro. It feels weird, bro. Like the game dropped and it was instantly getting hate when it doesn't need to. Like half of the things are misinformation.
Whoa, tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research.
Yo, CJ, should I just wait until Keizo comes out and just farm both? What you mean? Both what? Bro, watch my latest videos. They've been cooking regarding this stuff because there's so much misinformation, man. Like that react I just did was like an hour long. No beef, no nothing. Fushu, nah, you should definitely farm Fushu right now. Well, not right now, but over the next 3 weeks, you should farm Fushu. And when Keizo comes out, you don't have to worry about Fushu. Yo, people be talking about they don't like to be able to farm while you're standing still. I love that shit. I love that. Because I don't have to be here doing this. I could literally just be like I could actually be fighting, but like I don't want to. Like I could literally be doing this. You know, like why not? But I also have the ability to just stand there menacingly. Some people, oh, it's so trash that you can just farm there and farm. Stand there and farm. Like, why does it bother you if I stand there and farm? Why don't you run around and kill things by punching them? Am I gonna hook you up? I mean, we can't trade or anything, but I can help you out if you're trying to play the game, bro. Whenever you have some time. I know you're gonna be busy with 3.0. I'm surprised you're not streaming, bro. It does. If I were you, I'm gonna be honest. I'll just stream like this, bro. Like, get your phone. You say you need a light. Get your phone. Put the fucking light on and just put that shit in front of you and just stream. Even put that shit. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Like, right there. Welcome, chat. Like, just put the light on, bro. I would just stream. Even, bro, I would stream with the camera with no light in that bitch. Straight up. People be tuning in. Do you see a black screen and then out of nowhere they're like, did you wash your ass today? Like, you know what I mean? I would just stream, dog. I really want to like the game, but I need to like the characters first. I feel you. Give it some time until they add more characters. For example, Keizo is super cool. Keizo is super cool as a character. He plays so dope. We have Zilliu dropping, all of that. Where do the new wedges slot in the old Psyche build? You would replace like Wings Inspo and just the middle wedge or something like that. I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't even farmed the new wedges. I'll farm them, I just haven't had the time. They've never played Warframe. There's characters literally built for AFK farming. Oh, you can't say that. Warframe players about to come out and be like, no, there isn't. You're lying. Yo, why is my Elgato not sounding? What the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. The fuck was that, chat? Where do the new wedges? Oh, I already answered that. Yeah, bro. Warframe. What wedge do you have that makes you move in the air like that? Like this? Like that? I'm on the PC now. I like the Electro Lance dude and the yellow girl with horns, but I don't know. Afraid I get burnt out trying to farm for the characters I like. Blaze, so both of those characters, they haven't dropped yet. They're probably in 1.2. So you're going to have to wait until that comes out, giving you more time to like cover WOOOO and stuff. But when they drop, the thing is, I will tell you this, Blaze, when they drop, they're going to be in theater. You get 27 days to beat theater. Theater is like, think of WOOOO's tower mode, right? Think of WOOOO's tower mode. You have 27 days to clear it. If you're a brand new player that hasn't played WOOOO, in the first week of you playing the game, you're not full clearing theater or full clearing, what's the other fuck? The other thing? Whimpering Waste. So if you want to get those characters when they drop, I would at least log in, play a couple of hours a day or like 20, 30 minutes, get something rolling so you have a little bit of a foundation. Even just logging in and doing your dailies, which can take you about 3-4 minutes, let's say 5 minutes. 5 minutes will get you some progress, so when they drop, you have an easier time getting those units. You feel me? That's definitely important. Dang, having 30 plus minutes of playtime WOOOO is a blessing. If you don't beat theater, you can... Oh, yeah, and if you don't beat theater, you can just wait for them to get to the weeklies. And if you still want to wait, you can wait until they get added to the shop and just get them there. Blaze, I'll help you out whenever you do stream. I'll stop by the stream and chat it up with you and stuff. You want to start off good right now? You can literally, from your weeklies, get Psyche. From your first week, get Psyche. From your second week, get Fina. And then build Lady Niffle. Psyche will clear everything right now in Tower. Lady Niffle is fine. You get Rebecca for free. You can level her up to clear what you need to clear in Theater. And that's it, bro. Psyche Rebecca will clear Theater for you. Enough to get Fushu, even if it's just one dupe and her weapon one dupe for free. Lady Niffle, Psyche, and Fina. And your account is solid right there by building those 4 units. We'll do one more, then we'll get out. We're getting 3.0, baby. Yeah, there you go. You got more than 30 minutes of playtime. You probably got, like, you know, like a couple of days. Like a week or so of, like, good grind in there, Zeno. Are you pulling Lene, or are you skipping her? I didn't formulate an idea on DNA because I didn't play it, so I don't talk about what I don't know. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, new tile set when you do this mission. Lene, yes. I am S0R1. Damn. Did Fushu replace Truffle in Psyche team? A lot of people are saying that Psyche or Fushu doesn't replace Truffle in Psyche's team. Other people are saying they do, that it does. So my best advice to you is try it out for yourself and see what it is.
Take me on the next mission.
Me and Zaniel are going to be in VC testing Lene, so I'll have my answer till then because I'm unsure right now. Most likely I will pull. Knowing me, you should just pull, man. Like, why not? Why not? How long is the new quest in 1.1? Shit, I don't know. Give me a second. I don't know. Yo, is this thing done? 9 minutes. That's insane. Bro, yo, for real though, let's actually build this because I was recording. Where the hell did this wedge go? What did I have here, chat? What did I have here, brother? Oh, I guess I can just use that. I have no idea what the hell I had in there, bro. Oh, look, I can put that there. No, I don't use Wings Inspo on her. Twitch, wake up. Yeah, Twitch, what's poppin'? No, I don't know if it was Morel. Was it? I don't know if I had Prime Serenity. I don't think I had Prime Serenity, especially now because I'm rocking her with Fushu. 7th, Merry Christmas to you, brother. I don't remember, chat. You had a screenshot of my build, bet. Yeah, I don't even know where the freaking wedge went. Like, I don't even know where it went, for real. I have no idea. I could actually pop this in here. You look at that, bro. I lose out on a little bit of range, but I don't care. What it's Wildfire. All of these are wedges. Think of these as like the echoes from WOOOO, bro. This is like the gear that you farm, but they have fixed stats, so it's like the same for every wedge. We don't have to like roll our stats. That would be ass if we did. I'd be stressed. That attack is kind of nice. Does anyone know the max runes? I haven't even gotten to the new area. I have to do the story tomorrow. I've been so busy, bro, with family stuff. It's been like actively cooking me, chat. Where the hell's Fushu? Fushu. Equip. Bah. A guy from my server asked me to ask you who or what is a Hellfire. What is a Hellfire? Big tittied demon waifu. That's what Hellfire is. So tell them. A big tittied demon waifu. What the hell is that on my screen? I had a ghost. A ghost. This is a Hellfire, bro. Right here. When someone asks you what a Hellfire is, you tell them this. With the recoil. Never mind, I'm stalling DNA. This one will help you more. If that one helped you out, this one will help you more. Yup. Hold on. Yup. She knows what we talking about.
I've prepared some vitality boosting tonic broth.
Yup.
Be sure to have some before we swim.
What about Niffle? Hold on, let me show you Niffle. Hold on. Does she have an outfit? That is the outfit. Oh, Hellfire? Yeah, Hellfire has 2 outfits you can put on her. She has a Christmas outfit that you can put on her. And you can color these, and she has the new outfit that you can put on her too. And you can color these outfits like, you see right here. Or like you see, where the hell's Rhythm?
Weapons,
Right here.
supplies, power levels, mission plans. Check completed for the 17th time. Standing by.
Oh yeah, and just by logging in right now, Blaze, you get one of these outfits for free. I mean, it'll be in standard color, but yeah. Not feeling the outfit. I love the outfit, bro. Look how she looks. I still like my Christmas one, but yeah. I had Volition. Bet. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, boss. Appreciate you. There you go. Yeah, that looks legit. That looks legit. Do I have a Blaze? What the fuck is Blaze Spectrum? Skill range. Oh, yeah, I want skill range. For now, at least. Yeah. Your free outfit disappeared. Well, your free outfit is on the character you selected on. It's only on that character. Yeah, I'm taking a break today. I mean, I'm going to go chat with the fam. I'm hoping I can get on earlier today to do a little bit more DNA. And then we'll do WOOOO after that if we have enough people wanting WOOOO. Is there good goon for thumbnails? Oh, yeah, they're... I mean, bro, look at this. You can get goon from here, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. Look at that. Hold on. Wait until she actually posts this up, bro. Look at that, bro. Oh, she toots it up, bro. She know what she doing. It's not found on any character. I sent email if they will respond. What the hell? That's never happened to me. And I have a bunch of costumes on my characters. Like, almost all my characters got costumes. I mean, the ones I like, at least. Not that one. And that's it, I think. Wait, is it done? 3 minutes. Okay. What do we do? I don't have enough time to do the story today, chat. Oh, I know what I'll do. I want to check something. I actually want to check something. Let's see. Let's see what's poppin', man. What's poppin'?
Finally get to fight with you.
Oh, I'm still using truffle. Oh, nah. That's fine. I'll take truffle. I'll take my truffle. What weapon did I use? I don't remember. Yo, you know what? It's annoying, dog. People still ask me if I2 Psyche is bad. Like, they see me clearing with I2 Psyche, and they still ask me if I2 Psyche is bad. I'm like, what the fuck? What are runes? I'm guessing it's something from the new area. I haven't been there yet. Yeah, they still, like, they see me clearing with her, dog, and they ask me if she's bad, and I'm just like, what the fuck? The knock, I don't even feel the knockback. Like, I see it, but it's like, look at that, like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, they're still getting fondled, you know? You don't see my, it's my second to last video. It literally says theater is trash or something like that. I don't remember. Zeno, can you post my theater video, bro? It's like theater is, it says theater massively. Players matter, something like that. I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. DNA 1.0 units have invalidated most characters. What do you mean DNA 1.0 units have invalidated most characters? No, well, it is about the people complaining, but I show my builds on there for Psyche and for Rebecca. The hell was that? Bro, a guy said, I can tell you are not English from this title. Why did after the Glaive Kyo situation, people are pointing out people when people are ESL now? Bro, you gotta hit him with the, how is it? How's the saying, bro? You speak English because that's the only language you know. I speak English because that's the only language you understand. Is that how the saying goes? You gotta hit him with that, Blaze. You said, yes, it's the one about theater, Zeno. Something like theater is broken or... I don't remember, bro. It has theater in the thumbnail, big as fuck. Like, or if you're on Stream Blaze and someone comes through and they're like, oh, I can tell English is not your first language. You just hit him with, okay, bro, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I can speak to you in English, o te puedo hablar en español. Tú ya decides. ¿Qué prefieres? ¿Que te hable en inglés? Or do I speak English? Which one do you rather have? And see what they say after that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hit him with the quick swap, bro. Quick swap. Have them in shambles, break their ankles. They ain't even gonna know what the hell you just said, bro. Man, I hear my girl taking a shower already. I gotta go out soon, chat. El diablo, ¿sabes español? Claro, bro. Yo hablo español. Bro, it's cold as fuck where I live, bro, and it's been mad rainy. What level enemies are you fighting? Bitrate is missing with visibility. Oh fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm farming level 126. But I wasn't paying attention, so I might have to restart this round. Hold on, let me lock in for half a second, chat. Hold on. But I want to restart. I literally wasn't attacking shit for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, bro. I got a Lokin. There we go. We're good. Would it be funny if I showed that comment on the first 5 seconds of the video and then proceed to speak the entire video speaking Portuguese with English subtitles? Oh yeah, bro, and then hit him with that, bro. See how it goes, bro. At the end of the day, I feel that we're in one of those scenarios where, like, you just talk. I think you should start the video showing the comment, reading it in English and then being like, yo, look, I can speak like this to you, or I can speak like this, and boom, swap it over. Can you send that cold over here? I'm melting in Brazilian summer, brother. Yo, Brazil? Living in Brazil has to be fire. But I can send you some cold. Sup, CJ? Sup, everybody? And Merry Christmas to y'all. Yo, Merry Christmas. How are you doing today? Oh, fuck. Forgot we were in theater. Is it still good to go for I2 Rhythm or wait? I would wait for her, honestly. I mean, it depends. If you have, like, I1, then yeah, like, by all means, you can get her. You know what I mean? CJ, do you think it would be nice if we could mess around with colors when we are previewing a skin we want to buy? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Shit. I wish we could do that. That's a little pet peeve of mine. I'm melting in Texas. Gonna be in the 80s on Christmas. Oh, hell no. Fucking hot Christmas is doo-doo, bro. Yo, what do y'all be eating for Christmas, bro? What's like y'all favorite food for Christmas? I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite food, and I haven't been able to eat it in like years, bro. It's been like 3 years that I haven't been able to eat this food, and it makes me depressed, bro. It's sweet potatoes, bro. Sweet potatoes, back in the day when I used to go to the gym heavy and I was like trying to get swole and shit, sweet potatoes was like life. So for me, sweet potatoes is like amazing. Lechon? Oh shit, that's fire too, bro. That's fire too. I learned that from my Spanish side of the family. Lechon is fire. Mero? I don't know what that is. Deviled eggs. Oh, deviled eggs are fire. Tamales? Okay, okay. Going to a steakhouse because nobody wants to cook? Okay. Shit. Sweet potatoes with marshmallows is the shit. Yeah, bro. I love sweet potatoes, man. Stuffed bell peppers. Ooh, that sounds fire too. Y'all making me... I gotta go eat with my family today, bro. And you know what sucks? Like, I know it sounds kind of fucked up, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go because I want to just chill with y'all. But I do want the food. And I'm hungry. So, like, I know it's fucked, but whatever. It's just the truth, man. It's just the truth. Mellow... What the hell is that? What is that, bro? That sounds interesting. Would you look at that? I was stuck in theater, grinded a little bit, was able to push further in. Trinity, no way. I don't believe you. If you post that on Reddit, people would say you're lying. Meadow fish? I don't know. I don't know, man. Why don't you pay someone to play for you? Well, because you guys wouldn't watch some random playing on my channel. Imagine y'all just tune in and you have, like, discount goddamn CJ on here, bro. Y'all would be like, who the hell is that guy? Bro, I always eat stuffed turkey on Xmas. We don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day here in Europe. Oh, shit. If I lived in USA, I'd kill to have a giant... Bro, I remember... Oh, fuck. I'm not paying attention again. I remember when I went to Disney a long time ago. They have these giant turkey legs at Disney. I ain't even gonna cap. Them giant turkey legs are fire. I don't particularly like turkey too much. But damn. Yeah, bro. Timu CJ right here. You tune in. You're like, who the hell? That's insane. Duet night amazing. What's poppin', man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Step bro. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. I'm free. Ah, shit. I wasn't paying attention, chat. Will I make it? Will I make it? Nope. See, that's what happens when you play with your balls on stream. You can't be doing that, chat. Reset, reset, reset. Yeah, a turkey leg is not the same, but it's still kind of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Get to fight with you.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Amazing, bro. He be out there putting in work, too. Oh, bro, we were talking about earlier. I had to do a reaction to a video, bro. And I pointed out how people were going at you on your one video that you posted. And I was like, bro, that's why I've been having to post these videos, bro. Because people are, like, trying to attack CCs. Oh, you only talk good because you're sponsored and you get money. And I'm like, bro, we're just keeping it real, man. We're just keeping it real, man. Turkey leg? Yeah, I like turkey legs more than the regular turkey. Them freaking turkey legs are fire. No, not at Chew Blades. I mean, I don't know if they were going at Chew. I was just talking to the homie that also covers DNA, because people been trying to, like, attack CCs, bro. And, bro, you know me, Blaze. Like, I be going off on people if they be stupid. And, like, I'm an asshole when people try to be fucking stupid, but, like, Amazing is mad nice. That's his name, Duet Not Amazing. He's mad nice. And people try to go at him because he posted a video just talking real shit. So I had to, like, grill him a little bit. Hey, yo, love the content. Keep it up. Appreciate you. I love you. How about that? Shit. Appreciate you for tuning into the stream. Happy holidays to everybody. And if you don't celebrate the holidays, well, happy fucking Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? What day is it? Happy fucking Wednesday. Someone's about to be like, well, it's actually Thursday where I live. I don't hate it, but if the game has been Duet Not and Nemo since release, why do people still... Bro, I don't know why they still ask me if I2 is good or not. It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. But they were going at me on Twitter, and I said, you want me to just be a good boy and glaze my game and not talk about anything else? I'm not your dog. I talk about what I want to talk. Why were they going at you? Oh, shit. Bro, I be not paying attention to these waves. Why were they going at you, Blaze? I know there was, like, some drama lately about some like... I don't know, like some purchase stuff in YOOOO or something. And people were like mad, but I don't, was it that? I don't know what it was because I haven't been in the loop. Oh my god. I am getting fondled. Alright, bro, we gotta lock in because we're clearly not doing damage. The video comment section is a war. Yeah, bro. And it's crazy because, like, I've done 3 videos now talking about the topic, bro. I just did another reaction to a Saint video. And I have 2 more videos planned about this topic. Why am I getting hoed? And I just think it's crazy because the problem is the misinformation. You have... Amazing. You have an idea of how many people are legit dropping videos and post on Reddit saying they removed the ability to farm secret letter clues? Not the whole nerf thing. No, they removed the ability to farm secret letter clues, bro. I'm just there like, what the fuck? People talking about they nerfed secret letter clue drops. And I'm like, where? Like, where? Like, what are y'all talking about? And then we say that's not true. Nah, we're just white knighting the game. Y'all tripping. Oh, shit. Y'all tripping, chat. A lot of videos complain about YOOOO CCs being drama CCs, meanwhile every single late drama is always started by disingenuous critique, slander, misinformation. Yeah, bro. That's how it is, bro. Drama gets put in the scene. I'm getting fondled in this stage. I'm gonna have to go back and rebuild my psyche. My psyche's over here like hitting them like wet noodles. Not to be fair though, I'm kind of like reading the chat a lot and everything. So I'm like not actually playing the way I'm supposed to. Like I'm not locked in, chat. I'm not locked in. We gonna blame it on a personal skill issue this time. I know I can clear with this, though. I know I can clear with this. I said they nerfed. Yeah, no. We could talk about the spot, right, Amazing? But they're saying the drop rate got nerfed. Like, the actual drop. I even have the video pulled up somewhere. Let's see. Did I close it? I don't know which one it was. I don't know where it went. Hold on. What the fuck? Right here. Watch. This is a video on YouTube, dog.
So, is it true? Did they actually fucking nerf the secret letter drops?
So this is a thing that's been said since the patch dropped on Reddit, and I've experienced it myself. And just for context, secret letters is farmable pull currency. Not really pull, you don't pull, but you unlock characters and weapons and so on, and like they're demon wedges, aka equipment, right?
Yeah.
And there were some really efficient ways to farm them. I think what happened is they just nerfed the overall drop rate rather than that specific mission, because
They dropped the overall... They nerfed the overall drop rate rather than the mission. And these are videos on YouTube, bro. Who are these guys? Some random people. I didn't even want to post their video or, like, show their channel to give them clout. But the video got, like, 500 views, bro. So I'm like, come on now. Like, how you gonna post content like that? Like, all it takes is going in playing a 7-minute run and you see that the drop rates are exactly the same. So, like, just, this is why I gotta go out and actually, like, say something, bro. Because that shit's, like, flat out misinfo, bro. And it makes the game look bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, I cooked myself, didn't I? I think I cooked myself, chat. I don't know.
I'm so excited. I finally get to fight with you.
So is the boy Yale? If so, who the fuck is Oliver? Yo, Oliver's the little fucking slime that he has. That's insane. Let me say, who the fuck's Oliver, dog? That's wild, bro. I'm hating on little Oliver, dude. That reminds me of when you and me both dropped a video on MTA's Doom post MVP just says he didn't like. Yeah, remember that, bro? Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. If you're chilling on a game and you're like part of the community and you're vibing with the game and its player base, and someone like drops constructive criticism, it's absolutely fine. But if they're dropping Doom posts and actual misinformation, I feel that, like, you gotta say something. You don't gotta, but I want to say something, bro. I want to get involved and, like, let people know, don't listen to this shit. That's not really how it is, bro. It's just... It's just not how it is, bro. And it doesn't have to be beef. A lot of times, CCs have difference of opinions and people want to make it into some beef. It ain't really like that. Sometimes it's just... people gotta talk about shit. You might, and like I said, if you have a different opinion regarding a topic from me, that's fine, bro. I might have to bring in Fushu and see what it is, if Fushu's gonna help me out. Alright, we're gonna bring in Fushu and see if she's gonna help me clear that. If not, we might be cooked. I did push until 14 though. Or 13 clear. And see how it feels. If anything, I have more... I feel like I get more clues. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like I get more clues. I don't know why, bro. Where's Fushu? Should I use her weapon? I'm gonna just leave her like that. I'm gonna just leave her like that.
I'm so excited. I finally get to fight with you.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing, bro, when it comes to things like this. And the reality of it is that misinformation spreads like wildfire, bro. People like to just post and talk about negative shit, so it's easier for that message to spread than, like, the good message. The Wedge drop rate event, that event is not coming out until, like, January, the first week of January, something like that. Ah, I'm stuck. How will the event work? We have no idea because the devs didn't tell us enough information, brother. Hopefully they give us a little bit more information before the event actually drops so we know how the boost is going to work. +5 volition ain't cutting it anymore. Feels bad. Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, bro, I'm going to be real. I think that if someone is upset that their +5 wedges don't work in a game with, like, what is it, +10? Even though it's not the same in terms of how long it takes, That's like going into Withering Waves endgame content and having plus 10 echoes and then being upset that you're not doing enough damage while actively having plus 10 echoes. I understand the investment level is not the same, but it's like, come on now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine if I stop doing enough damage with plus 5s. It just makes me want to go get plus 10s. Or plus 7s, or, you know. January 9th. There you go. People shouldn't be rewarded with... Yeah, that's why I didn't pop up that video, bro. Because that's the way I saw it, man. Like... And, by the way, it's not even the creator of that video's fault. He interviewed a dude that just gave him false information for his video. Yeah, and plus 7 gold wedges ain't even that much of a grind, low-key. And since the next theater, I think, is going to be Lumino, because of Keizo, I'm good on Lumino. So the next... For the entirety of this patch, I'm farming Arrow, I'm farming Hydro, and I'm farming Electro Wedges. That's it. Do I play WOOOO? Yeah, I play WOOOO. I might stream it today, guys. I'll go live. We'll do like an hour of DNA, and then I'll go on WOOOO, and then we'll do our summons for I forgot. Lene. Yeah, we'll do our summons for Lene. We're getting her in her gun. I don't know if I have the materials to level her up, but, you know. I'm subscribing right now. You weren't subscribed? Shit. Yeah, you might unsubscribe when you see my WOOOO account, though. I am one of those, what you call whales. I'm one of those. I'm one of those filthy whales. Hi, buddy. Why am I, like, not focusing? Why am I not locked in, bro? Merry Christmas. Yo, Merry Christmas to you, Techno. Hope you have some happy holidays. You're new here? Well, good to have you, man. Ah! Gotta redo this one. The fuck is Arrow? Bro. Wind. How about that? Wind. I could say it in Spanish, too. Ah, I gotta lock in. I don't know if I'll be able to beat the final boss, bro. The final boss. Plus 10 wedges are for pushing limits or immersive theater. Yeah, plus 10 wedges shouldn't be for... I mean, I already cleared. I'm on like stage 15. I'm fine. Or 14. With plus 5s. And I want to push as far as I can with this particular plus 5 build to see what people say at that point, bro. You know what I mean? Aang, Master of the Elements. Yes, sir! That's me. I'm just as bald, too. Yeah, I don't understand people like, bro... Someone sent me a comment from another YouTuber's video where they're like, people that say that you need to get better just need a reality check. And I'm like, they didn't tell me who the comment is. And I'm like, what do you mean? Getting better is part of the game. Getting better at building, getting better wedges, better weapons, whatever. And then they told me that people are like, oh yeah, no, it's impossible to clear with +5 wedges or whatever. And there are people posting clears with +5 wedges. Do I have auto aim on? Nah, I don't have auto aim on. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. What am I fighting? What is that? Oh, Hellfire. No, that's not Hellfire. What the fuck? I'm farming. I'm farming Maven, bro. He's just getting farmed right now. You can use the polearm tech and Maisie up. +7 were enough to go through in Mortal Floor 12 because I was level 60, but it only took 6 hours to farm wedges with everything. Yeah, bro. Oh shit, I'm just fucking shooting at the ground, I guess. Yeah, I play on controller. But I mean, she naturally has auto aim, doesn't she, with her little things? It begs the question, where wins meet? With rhythm facts. Melted. Bro, you see what I mean, bro? Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I have a fucking no investment ass, what's her face? Rhythm, but I don't have like a super invested Rhythm. I think the most investment that I have on her is like the +10s on her duel and the other one. I think that's the most investment I have on this character. And I'm just chilling. Oh, so controller has auto aim? I didn't even know that. Bro, you know what the worst part that I have? Like, I actually, my mom, she likes to get really fancy for these type of things. And I'm more laid back. Like, I have black, black t-shirts and, jeans, and that's it. My mom was like, I want you to be dressing up good today so we can take family pictures. And I was like, Mom, shit. I'll do it just because I love you, Mom, but I don't like dressing up. Unless, like, I'm going out with my girl or something. I don't really like dressing up too much, bro. Yo, does anybody know what team Lene's gonna be on right now? I know Zeno. I don't even know if Zeno's here, but Lene's probably gonna have Shorekeeper and somebody else to have her doing damage. Although I don't know if she's gonna do really good damage, like at S0 R1. Isn't she like a hybrid ass unit, like with like support and everything? Bunch of different shit. Renee's gonna be on your lap. Okay, I'll accept that. Because I got Augusta, bro. I got my baby girl Augusta. The new mid gold wedge is expensive. You need track modules. Yeah, but is it really expensive? I don't think it's expensive. Because you only got to take it to +5. So you do need track modules. But how many do you need for it? Is it only like... Or can you take it to +5? I don't know. I haven't crafted it. Because if you can take it to +5, it's only like the track shift modules that you need for it. And you're good. You're done. What is it? Like 4 track shift modules or something? No, I know her team is going to be with Kanye. But what's her team now? You need 20... Wait, you can +10 the middle wedge? You can +10 the middle wedge? Oh shit, I didn't know you could +10 the middle wedge. That's interesting. Low key though, I'll be happy with just +5. Your friend already have +10? Woo! Yeah, I'll be fine getting a +5. That's already an increase to your damage on your psyche for sure. I might do that tomorrow, chat. We might get her with her 2 new wedges. We'll see how hard it is to grind. At least not hard, or how long it takes while I'm on stream. Bro, you know what's crazy? There are people out there that literally hate the fact that we have to grind. Meanwhile, I'm so happy that I have to grind shit. Like, I'm so happy, bro. I hate games where, like... For example, today Lene is gonna come out. I might not have her echo set done today, but I'll have her leveled up. I mean, who knows? I don't know if I can get to the new area. But I'll have her leveled up. You know what I mean? Like, even if I get her echoes, I'll probably level up some echoes. And even when I can't level them up no more, I'll just be sitting there, like, without being able to level them up. But in here is like, I have so much stuff to actually look forward to. It's exciting. Like, I'm happy that I do. Go down! It would be fun watching you grind level 40 for the pants inspo wedge. I heard it's pretty annoying. I'll probably use books, low-key. Yo, does he hurt his own people? He doesn't. And I don't either. Oh, fuck. Borderlands and Destiny conditioned me to grind? Yeah. For me, it was like RuneScape and MMOs in general. Save books for it, it will make it much easier. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'll probably just use books for it. That's why now I'm not using books for anything. Only wedges, bro. That's it. Bro, I'm on Act 17 with this Psyche. And, like, I have +5 on almost all my wedges. And I still have a minute 20 seconds. This dude is just kind of stalling right now. He's stalling because he's scared, chat. He knows he's finna die. See? With a minute left, bro. With the same build, I cleared 12, 13. What am I on? 15, and we're still clearing through. Hold on, let me see if I message something to my mom. See what we do. You haven't used books since launch other than a few greens? How many books do you have? Alright, let's get out. I love Borderlands 3. Yeah, Borderlands 3 is fire. Borderlands 3 is pretty lit. You know why I'm trying to push right now? Because, like, I had to go to stage 55 to get all of these now. I want to see how far I need to go to get the letters. So I'm probably going to have to go to like stage 20 something, but we'll see. Oh, I know it's done. And with this one, I finished this one.
I've prepared some vitality boosting tonic broth. Be sure to have some before we swim.
Yay.
It will
Ah,
help keep you
no.
warm and ward off a chill.
I'm poor. I'm poor, chat. Why don't you spam your Psyche's E skill when I have a lot of sanity? I would be spamming it all the time. My Psyche's E skill is, or sanity is insane right now. I think Morph hasn't used his books. I don't know if Morph has used his books.
Stay away from me! Don't panic. We're fox hunters. We're here to save you.
Oh, I got it. They must have sent you here. Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Are the new demon wedges worth farming? Yeah. I mean, I haven't farmed them yet, but I would say they're worth farming.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name. My venom is surging like my passion for love.
I gotta do these a few more times and then we'll be done with that wedge for Fushu. I wonder which is better than new inspo for Psyche. Volition might be better than a Resolve. Yeah, I don't know which one is better for Psyche. Does anybody know from the new wedges?
Stay away from me!
Don't panic. We're fox hunters. We're here to save you.
Oh, I got it. They must have sent you here. Thank you. Let's get out of here now. Oh, I can't
I'm
wait
so
to-
procrastinating on emo wedges. I haven't farmed shit for my Psyche. Bro, I'm gonna be real. I was late to the Psyche party. But I really, really like her.
My venom is surging like my passion for love.
Inspo Volition and 4 Blaze Volitions. Word. We still need new Inspo Volition to at least +7 for it to work.
Look, it's up ahead. Remember to avoid the patrollers. If they activate the alarm,
Okay,
our people will be in danger.
I'm gonna have to peep some of your guys' builds.
Stay away from me!
Don't panic. We're fox hunters. We're here to save you.
Oh, I got it. They must have sent you here. Thank you.
When I'm gonna have to hop on CZN and see what I can get.
I will punish those who aren't faithful to love in the God of Love's name. My venom is surging like my passion for love.
Let's do a couple more of these. And I'm gonna have to get off. How do you show your build? You can post it on my Discord.
Stay away from me!
Don't panic. We're fox hunters. We're here to save you.
Oh, I got it. They must have sent
Yeah, you can post it on the Discord. First time here, you got I6 Psyche. Hell nah. My Psyche is I3. Yeah, my girl's waiting, so my girl's waiting and I gotta go meet the family, so I'm getting off now. We're gonna do this. Guys, I will, if I'm back, I'll stream more DNA later today, and then we'll hop on to WOOO's 3.0 update to at least summon, okay? It really depends. Are you guys gonna be on later today? Or are you guys, some of y'all enjoying Xmas? Let me know. Join the Discord, dog. And stay tuned for tonight. For now, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And I will be seeing y'all later today. Peace.
Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever